Well, first of all, welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons. What does everybody remember?
Michaelo and I are dropping off some children.
Yeah, you are.
Fang is riding on a cart with a broken leg.
Yeah, you are. Um, and since Damien is the most separate, I suggest we start there. Also, Ceras and Tyrum are on top of right in the King's Royal Courtyard where he is sitting in his throne room. They are waiting by the elevator for whatever is to come.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Uh, Fang, you rolled endlessly for, what felt like years, but turned out to be only just a couple of minutes with a broken leg, into the bottom of a gnome's cart. The other gnome stepped out of the elevator last we left off, and you are now with one single gnome who is humming Wonderwall. This elevator doesn't actually have
So
music.
does oh my god, what's the name of that band?
Give me
Cannon?
a one.
Band that made Wonderwall.
Yeah, they're canon. They're 100% canon.
Crazy.
What's their name, Jay? What's the name of this band?
I don't know.
No.
Oasis.
You make it up. Oh, okay.
The Honolulugans.
The Hadahuda?
The
That's not the
Honolulugans.
fucking name of this band.
Yeah, call them the Honolulugans. They're something. Like,
Respect
throwing
it.
shit out there.
No. I fucks with it. All right. So, wait, Damien, are you actually back?
Yes, I've been back.
Oh, okay. You said hold up. I thought you got up.
Oh, sorry, no.
All right.
Just
So,
positioning.
as one does, as one should. You ride in the bottom of this cart for what feels like hours. The gnome humming. As the elevator stops at the top floor, the one directly below the king's tower, he bends down to tie his shoe. Roll me a stealth.
Oh, fuck. I don't like that.
Make things interesting.
Well, that was a dirty 20.
What do you do to trick this gnome into not seeing you as he bends down to tie his shoe?
Fang enlongs his claws and sticks them into the cart and pulls himself up with 3 limbs, trying to keep himself steady enough to not be seen.
Your tail doesn't even dangle down as you cower with your broken leg that is hanging to the bottom of this book cart. The gnome stands back up and then he presses a button on the wall. You then are launched directly into the sky from what feels like a cannon. You splat into the bottom of the cart. Your leg, fuck. The gnome still humming as you reach the king's tower. Ceras and Tyrum, you both see this gnome push a book cart out of the elevator.
Okay.
I peek out of the bottom of the bookshelf to see where I have landed and what is around.
You both see that Fang stuck his head from underneath of the.
Oh, no perception?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
free. And with that is where we will leave the 3 of you. Michaelo and Fang. Yous twos are escorting.
What?
Excuse
Michaelo
me?
and Fang?
Or Michaelo and Luna, my apologies.
Calling me a fucking cat?
I'm
Excuse
looking
me?
at pucks. I'm trying to do things, man.
Do
Sorry.
better.
I'm sorry.
Do I look like I have a horn growing out of my head?
Sometimes. Could be you.
I mean, sometimes I have fangs coming out of my mouth, but not my head.
When you don't close the door in front of Luna, he gets pretty pissed.
He does get pretty pissed. That's fair. The 2 of you are escorting whom back to Sal's?
Satilla.
Yep.
And Katara.
That's correct. The two of
We
you
left the
march.
child.
Huh?
What?
You said you left the child?
We left a child.
Honestly, I thought that
Hey.
third child was just following us because there was nothing wrong with him.
You're right.
Yeah,
That's what I
targeted them.
thought too.
Nope, Chihuahua Boy did not move a muscle.
Oop.
Chihuahua Boy might actually have gotten eaten by the werewolves. We don't know.
He's
That's
still
funny.
sitting there shaking violently like chihuahuas do.
Yeah. And so, what are the two of you talking about as you float along down this path?
Are we on? We're still on our way to Sal's, correct?
Yep. You're just now crossing the bridge as you see Newest Yorkshire is kind of on fire in the background. People are hurriedly running out of the city, but you two are casually walking out, maybe with a brisk pace, not to stand out too much, you know.
We're. I would imagine we're walking with a relatively quick pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we know that we need to hurry.
All right, that's what you're doing then. Great.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
pace.
carrying Katara still, so we're walking at a really quick pace, trying to get to Sal's.
You both begin descending the
Mike-
obsidian steps. Continue. My apologies.
Michaelo, do you? What's the quickest way from here to get to Sal's?
We could jump off this bridge.
What?
It's a joke. It's a joke. Just keep running. Just keep running.
We continue running and making our way down the way.
You begin descending the obsidian steps, and the stench always hits you in the nose.
Fuck!
As the two of you descend into the sewers, you reach the bottom of the steps, only to never mind. To run and continue on your way. You don't notice a thing. So the two of you make it back to Sal's.
Hey, Sal, can you watch these kids? Bye.
Luna sets Katara down in one of the booths. Looks Satilla in the eyes. Satilla, I need you to stay put. Watch over this one who's laying down across from you. Sal, if you'd be so kind as to watch this kid until we come back. Thanks.
You
Luna
grab that
closes the
turtle.
door.
No. You just gonna sit here and explain to me why I'm watching some goddamn kids when I got my own kids to worry about. And another one back there.
Real quick,
The other kid is washing the dishes. He pokes his head out and he blinks at you, Luna.
listen, Sal. These kids, one of them was
I
a
don't want
survivor.
to hear it from you. I want to hear from Michaelo.
Michaelo! Luna pokes his head out the door. Michaelo, come quickly. We need to explain this, or he's gonna kick him out.
Michaelo's in like that sneak position, like frozen. He's been like that ever since he heard Sal. he slowly
I'm
walks
acting
back
like
in.
a scared cat and come over here.
He walks back in.
I said I'd give you shelter for your stupid missions that are risking me and my daughter's life, and you know how you were paying me with more liabilities and more kids to take care of. You know what I had to do? I had to raise 100 sons and one daughter by myself because my wife died. All right, and now you want to bring more kids into my house?
What's two more?
Yeah.
Sal pulls his blunderbuss on Luna.
Luna.
Luna hits the deck.
Michaelo stands in front of Luna.
When
Sal?
I want the trash's opinion, I'll ask for it.
Luna
The
scurries
little boy gives you a ooh face, Luna.
Luna, you should probably wait outside.
You know something, Michaelo? I'm getting real tired of having to stick my neck out for you.
Sal, we're family. Come on, man.
I know we're family, but you're taking me for granted.
Michaelo drops 20 gold coins on the counter.
Damn.
All right, well, I don't really have much of an argument there. Go handle your business. Don't bring me no more kids, though. You understand me? I only want customers, paying customers.
No promises. And then Michaelo immediately runs out the door, and as he's running, he goes, "Bye, Satilla."
Have a good day, Sal. Luna closes the door.
Fucking humans and then weird ass.
Weird asses.
I never liked that one. Him and his tea. Everybody knows pizza goes well with a nice cold soda.
He's fucking talking to himself.
It's like Katara is literally bleeding out in a booth, low key. The little girl
is bleeding all over my favorite booth.
Wait a minute, when was she bleeding? You said she was like unconscious.
We're experimenting on her.
Hey, you get one of the sponges from the back.
Satilla like hurriedly grabs the sponges. Yes, sir. She trips. She spills a little bit of water. I'm so sorry. I'll clean it up. And she just starts like bumbling over. She's trying her best.
Sip. Get down here.
She calls. I'm grounded. Remember?
You're ungrounded for 5 minutes. Get down here, or you're grounded again.
I'll stay grounded. Thank you. It sounds like problems down there.
Fucking kid.
You hear her stomping down the door. I'm only down here because I love you.
That's right. Now figure this out, all right?
He looks at the two of them, and Sip is just taking a bath. Oh my. Oh, okay. And into that they continue cleaning up Katara. Damn it! Is it Katara or Katana?
No, I'm holding a katana. That's Katara.
Okay. It's Katara.
All right,
like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yes, Airbender, yeah. All right. So the two of you fucking book it, only to be met at the shop's front door. You get half a block up, and there is a black prior standing in the middle of the street. If you would be so kind as to join me in roll 20.
Yeah, I'm in there. They're changing this thing. Cool.
Yes. You run out of Sal's, and you both see.
This is like exactly the layout I was thinking of. Sal's was.
Yeah, it really was. I found this. I was like, oh, this is fucking it. Anyways, the two of you are met with the prior. He seems to be looking around. But he's on to something. He hasn't seen either one of you yet.
I'm trying to get my thing to fucking move so I can see my puck. Just give me one moment.
Hey, can you move your pucks?
No, not move my puck. I'm talking about move my screen. There we are.
Move your pucks.
No, I have no idea. I can.
Thank you.
Michaelo's gonna like shadow step over here and like kind of hide. Luna, get down.
Michaelo is the king of like doing his own thing and letting everybody else figure it the fuck out.
yeah, he really is.
Luna crouches
He's a ninja,
down,
but he was never a good ninja.
Over into the corner behind Michaelo.
Black Prior casually begins walking. He stops to look into a couple of shops, stares down at a couple homeless people. He's got his sword and shield drawn.
What do you think he's looking for, Michaelo?
Us.
I mean, do you think he works directly with the cult? The cult of the Silver Moon?
What the
fuck is that? Or do you think he's
that?
working with the city?
What the fuck is the cult of the Silver Moon?
You know how the girls that we rescued? Well, one of them is from my village, and the other one is an experimentation that's kind of from my village too. Listen, we just need to. I need to figure out if he's working for the cult or if he's working for the city. You think we could take him out?
I mean, you could probably just ask him.
I don't think he's in an asking mood, honestly. You know what? Why don't you go ask him first?
Okay, Michaelo pulls his hood like over his face, and is looking down so that way he the Black Prior can't see my face.
Roll me a stealth
Uh, okay.
or a deception.
It's a 14.
We're in a stank ass underground. I'll say that's good enough.
All right, and Michaelo goes, "Hi."
The prior turns around and he points his sword. Who goes there?
Uh, just a lonely homeless guy. What are you looking for? Is something bad going to happen down here?
No. We he eyes you up and down. We're looking for a lost child. She seemed to have wandered this way.
A lost child? What does the child look like?
Matters not to you. I suggest you keep on with your own business. And he kind of sidesteps you a little bit, but he lowers his sword. His shield is still ready.
Michaelo starts walking.
Luna sits down in the corner, waiting for the prior to pass, looking like a homeless dude.
Yeah, Michaelo stops right here.
The prior finally gets to Sal's, and he looks in through the window.
Luna's keeping an eye on him.
He runs into Sal's shop, and he points his sword at Satilla. You there, little one? You're coming with me. Sip screams, "Get out of our shop! What are you doing?" Katara is kind of out of it. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely. Luna's gonna.
What is Sal doing at the break in?
He probably would have fucking stopped him before he ran in here and started grabbing kids.
Well, Sal's in the back. Sal's usually in the back, I thought.
Sal. It seems like Sal was in the fucking front right there because we walked in his shop and he was sitting there.
Every interaction has been Sal in the front.
Yeah, behind the counter.
Yeah.
Okay, well then Sal from behind the counter. This black prior kicks your door in and starts screaming at Satilla. Sip starts losing her mind.
What business do you have walking into my establishment?
Mind your
acting a fool.
Mind your tongue, old man. I'm only here for the child. I'll be out of your hair in a jiff.
Michaelo puts his hand on the Black Prior's shoulder and says, "Listen, friend, you should probably leave."
He swings. He swings.
He
He rolled a
swings.
nat 20. Damn. You startled him and he swung at you and it hit.
Ow.
His sword slashes into your side. You take
Okay.
8 slashing damage.
Ow. Listen, friend, you should probably leave.
Sal pulls his blunderbuss.
Both of you roll me initiative.
Motherfucker, I don't know what Sal's stats are.
Sal's just gonna go last, and you can use
Luna is here too.
Luna is here, so please roll
I
initiative.
rolled a
But-
10.
6?
Yeah, what was your gunslinger's name? You can use his pistol shots. Or if he has a blunderbuss, you can use his.
I had a blunderbuss.
Indeed. We'll let you roll one to hit at the end of every earn an initiative. All right, Luna, you rolled a what?
A 10.
Sick. Michaelo?
6.
Oh, GD Pete's. All right. Well, the Black Friar is now going to take the rest of his turn. He can do nothing though. Actually. No, wait, no. He's gonna make one shield bash attack against you, Michaelo. After slashing at you and you telling him to leave, he cocks back. He rolled a 1 to hit, and his shield gets stuck in Sal's door.
Oh my goddamn door! Do you know how expensive it is to buy stuff to keep this place running?
Old man, it is not me who encountered this battle first. I only came for the girl.
Listen, motherfucker, I just told you to leave. You swung at me.
Nobody wants to fight here.
No, this Black Prior is down to fight. Michael, are you gonna do anything?
So let me just paint the picture. His shield is stuck in the doorway.
His sword is stuck in your arm. There's an old man with a gun at his back, and he's trying desperately to get this child.
And his shield is stuck in the doorway.
For right now, his natural one really sent that.
Michael is gonna grab the shield and throw it away.
Roll me the contest of strength. Never mind. Roll anyways, but probably never mind.
That's a 17.
Ah, you take the shield. Fuck.
I throw it in as well.
He looks at his shield go down the well, and he
Luna jumps up to catch it as he throws it.
Roll me in athletics.
Never mind.
We're fucking stepping on each other's feet.
Yeah, you flop into the dirt in front of the well.
Michael just face palms. Oh my gosh.
What? I wanted that shield.
The Black Prior quickly and hastily looks at both of you, looks back at Sal with the gun, takes a deep breath, looks down at Satilla. He's gonna take his chance and run. You both get an opportunity attack if you want it.
There's a 25 hit.
It does.
Oh shit! I was gonna say, is it a 16 hit?
The 16 does not hit.
What? Does he have his shield still?
Does a dirty 20 hit?
The dirtiest of 20s hits. You fuck.
Yeah, his armor rating does need to reflect the fact that he no longer has to heal.
It does. The 16 did not pass.
Damn.
He takes 25 damage.
God damn! The Black Briar falls.
Hold on. Sorry. Wrong die. That would be unfair.
That would be really cruel.
That's 4 damage from me.
What did you do to him?
Punched him in the back of the head.
You punched him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
You ran past.
He does take 9 damage.
Ah, shit. You see him tense up as you just shot him in the fucking back. He stumbles to a stop, like a crippling stop. Then he keeps running.
You all better get him before he comes back with backup.
Are we still fighting?
Go do something that you're good for.
Wait. So hold on. Are we in initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Luna. Yeah, it's your turn.
How much movement does this Black Prior have?
At least 45 feet.
Holy shit.
That's 35.
All right. Luna is going to cast Hold Person on him.
Oh.
Constitution save 15. Oh, is that right? Yeah, Wisdom save of 15. My bad.
Oh, okay. He passes.
Damn. I'm going to sprint after him. All of 30 feet. Continue on.
Michaelo, it's your turn.
Let's see. I got 45. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna move right up next to him and take out my sword and slash at him.
Hells yeah. Roll me to hit.
A 16.
It does not hit.
I'm gonna do it again.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, that one definitely doesn't hit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take my bonus action. That also doesn't hit. Jesus Christ,
Okay.
these fucking Black Friars, dude.
Right. Woo. Wanna just respect it. What the fuck is happening? My roll 20 is acting silly. I apologize. God damn. This could not have come at a more inconvenient time. Fuck. Anyways, the Black Prior weaves all of your attacks, Michaelo, like a G. And as he is going to use his action to disengage because he's getting jumped, and he is going to continue running. He is booking it.
Luna is going to run. Oh shit!
Fuck. What is that?
Luna's running around the corner. He sees the fucking flaming what's it called from the other room.
You see the fucking arcane warden.
Oh shit. Michaelo! Get over here! I'm going to I was not expecting him to just pop up like that. That is no bueno. I'm going to try one more time. A whole person spell on this Black Prior.
All right.
Roll me wisdom save.
He rolled a 17 on the die.
Fuck me. All right.
He's gonna try to.
You guys are about to get Sal killed.
I'm going to use my my wild shape and transform into a polar bear.
Hit him hard, Luna. Hit him hard.
Yes. Let me make some rolls. Hold on. Wait a minute. No, I don't. I used an action. That would be it for me then.
Michaelo, it is your turn. Also, the big guy, he comes in at the end of initiative next round.
Fuck me.
So, the prior is going to, after passing 2 wisdom saves, he's actually going to attack this bear. He's not scared of a bear. He's going to swing on you. That is 2 longsword attacks. That is a 15 to hit.
Yeah. And
19 to hit.
yeah, they both hit.
He is now gripping his sword with both hands because he no longer has his shield, so he's doing a little extra off of that. You take 18 slashing damage.
All right.
He is now fully locked in to try to slay this bear. He also has advantage on his next turn against that creature. He'll try to run
Because of
away
the
now.
sword.
Yes, his harsh requiem takes hold.
Okay.
Michaelo. No, Luna.
I have not.
No,
yet.
not me. It's Michaelo.
Michaelo is gonna take out the Psy as well.
Hell yeah. So wait, you have one long sword and one side?
Short sword and a Psy.
Okay. I see.
Michaelo is then going to use his bonus action to Shadow Step right here. And he's gonna swing on this Black Prior.
Fuck him up.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh.
Well, that first hit doesn't hit. Oh, 15 plus 6, the 21.
It hits. It certainly hits.
Oh. Yes.
How much damage do you do?
6 damage.
Fuck yeah, dude. What are you doing to him?
I just slashed right at his freaking shoulder. Then I'm gonna nope. That's the end of my turn.
All right.
Okay,
as you both round the corner following this Black Prior, you both see him standing there. It's as if he's been following you the whole time. The arcane warden in all black steel armor. You both see the blue fire elemental leaking out of it, chain in tow.
oh shit.
Luna.
Well, that's what Luna thinks in his head, but he's a bear.
Fair. I respect it. Michaelo, you also see this large burning entity.
Fuck math.
I don't like how he's here.
Yeah. Luna, it is your turn in initiative, good sir.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I'm doing some math, taking Simon's advice and, doing pre-rolls and shit. Does a 19 and a natural 20 obviously does hit, but does a 19 hit?
The prior?
Yes.
Yes, both hit.
All right. So, the first hit that you'll take is 18 piercing damage.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah. And the second hit that you'll take is 54 slashing damage.
How do you kill him?
Oh, thank God.
That's what I fucking love to hear, Josh.
So the Luna rears up onto his hind legs and takes his right paw and slashes it across his chest, gouging deep into it. You see bits of his sternum flying off, and he flies back.
The prior eyes you as you slash his chest out. Blood begins flowing out of his mouth. Continue.
He falls back, and Luna roars in his spirit form, and then looks at the flame dude.
He lighter flicks at you. Hold up, wait, I can do this. I don't know if you can hear that.
Nope.
Damn.
No.
Yeah, the lighter flicks happened. And you see the eye in the middle of the flyer squint at you. He looks annoyed.
That would be the end of my turn.
Michaelo, at the start of your turn, you both hear a voice in your head. It's screeching at first. Both of you roll me a wisdom to resist if you do not wish to hear the message.
If we don't want to hear the message?
Don't want to hear the message?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to hear the message.
Resist.
Okay. The pain slowly fades from your head as you both hear a voice come through. We only seek the child. Return her at once, and your puny lives shall be spared.
No, you can't have. Oh, never mind. I'm there.
I mean, he's in your mind.
Well, she's not down
you
here.
Can't have her.
She's not down here.
Conflicting messages as Luna and Tyrum. Or Luna and fucking Michaelo.
She's not down here.
You can hear each other, but BT dubs.
Luna looks over at Michaelo as he says this, and says nothing else. It looks right back at Flicker. That's his name, right? Flick.
You talking about the warden?
No, the fucking flaming dude, whatever his name is.
The warden. Yeah.
Oh, he's a warden.
That's his name.
Okay.
He's the arcane warden.
Oh, okay.
Well, Flick is cool too, I guess.
Never mind. Ignore me. It's fine.
We can run the Flick. Flick is kind of hot.
I mean, it's the reason why I think Flick is because his eye. Because what is it? You said.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
fair.
Also, Ron, that's a natural 20 on the deception that she's not down here.
He looks at you, Michaelo. He looks at Luna. You both hear the voice again. I see. So the bear intended to deceive me. And then you see him put his hand, slam it down into his palm, like a balled up fist, as if it makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Well, he continues walking towards you, though. As he steps face to face with the two of you, he looks down. He's about 8 feet tall. He is a large elemental.
Michaelo is standing tall, looking at him.
Luna rears up.
The elemental crouches down to your level, hand on knees. You're now eye level with this large elemental. The screeching once again grips your brain as you both hear. Will you give me what I am looking for, so that I do not have to burn this city to the ground?
You're looking for the girl?
The eye blinks at you, Michaelo. Or I guess technically winks at you.
She's with her mom.
What she said.
The arcane warden stands up. Yeah, if you guys want to take an initiative, or your turn's in initiative, I think it was Michaelo's turn?
He said he's gonna fight you regardless.
He's not gonna believe me. He's just gonna attack me.
Yeah, he's down here for a reason, bud.
He did just see you murder his colleague.
That too.
Yeah, Michaelo's going to shadow step over here and say, "Come and get me."
He looks at you and looks back at Luna. He is not provoked.
Luna just stares back at him, bares his bare fangs.
Luna, it is now the jailer's turn. He takes the chain that is wrapped around his body and rolls it up. He looks down at you. He cracks it into the dirt floor, but it snaps pieces of dirt and rock out of the ground. It sounds heavy. He's gonna make 2 chain attacks on you, bud.
Yep.
Yep, that is a 27 to hit and a 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
You take 26 fire damage. Roll me. No, never mind.
I revert back to my normal form, and I take 2 extra damage from that.
The second chain attack swings around you. Roll me a contest in strength to try to not get grappled by it.
Does a 12 win?
Unironically, yes. You beat an 11. Shit roll, man. Shit roll. Wow. The chain begins closing in on you. How do you stop it from grappling you?
Luna ducks down to the ground and rolls. Stop, drop, and roll. Fighting the fire guy, you know. Let's just say I roll 5 feet to the side when you do that.
Okay. The eye follows you as you roll. Also,
all right.
Also nothing. Also nothing, yes. All right. Top of initiative, Luna.
Shit, dude. Fuck me. Why does he have to be a flame guy? This is so wonderful. I'm going to disengage and back the fuck up.
Mar.
Yay far. And let me see. I think that will be it for me. Back up a little bit more. Michaelo, could you help me out with this guy?
Is it my turn?
It is.
All right. Michaelo's shadows.
Michaelo straight up ignores you. As you know,
he just leaves.
Oh man.
Michaelo's weapons turn into shadows. Like shadows envelop and onto them.
Okay.
And then it's an action. And then yeah, that's all I'm gonna do right now.
All right.
I burned 2 key points.
Hells yeah. As you prepare whatever it is you are about to do, one of the homeless lizard men that was sleeping beside you, Luna, he wakes up and he's pissed. The lizard man quickly attacks the elemental. The elemental grabs him, and then with a bursting blue flame, he is literally disintegrated for at least 75 damage. The ashes of the lizard man blow in the wind as it squints at you again, Luna.
Luna's eyes widen a little bit. You want me to roll intimidation or some shit?
No, just no. I'm just trying to sow the seed of fear in your heart.
Yeah. Luna looks back at him.
Intimidate him.
No. Luna can't fucking intimidate the shit out of me. He's not a beast. Continue on.
It is top of initiative.
Holy shit. Initiative is fast as fuck.
Yeah, there's only 3.
Josh was like, I wish I had more time to think.
Oh man.
The ashes of the lizard man blow in the wind. One of them whiffs past your nose. The burnt lizard smells kind of delicious.
Roll me a con save. You have to beat 15.
He did not beat 15. Wow.
Wonderful. I just hit you with frostbite. You take 8 damage, and your next attack roll has disadvantage.
Hey, what level was that spell?
It's a cantrip.
Oh. Hey, the arcane warden is got limited magical immunity. He shakes off your beam. He squints at you twice. The lighter flicks begin intensifying at you.
Oh shit. I'm gonna back up some more. Michaelo! That is the end of my turn.
Michaelo, it is your turn.
All right. Michaelo is going to shadow step right next to the elemental.
Oh, boy.
Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Okay. Does a...
Well, you know the answer now.
What, his AC's a 19?
19.
Yeah,
Okay, well, there's a dirty 20 hits then.
indeed, it does.
Ooh. Just so you're aware, Ron, I used armament hockey.
Oh,
The
shit!
first
All
one.
right. All right. Fuck yeah. Describe what's happening, Michael.
Like I said, the shadows have encased my sword. Looks pretty badass. I'll send a picture later.
His eyes begin growing.
That means I get to add a 1d6 to attack rolls.
It does.
So that's a 6 plus 3
Blue,
plus
9 damage.
another 3 because I forgot to add the first multiplier.
All right, as one does.
And then that's a 8 plus 1 for all that damage.
Sick. He looks down at you, Michaelo. He doesn't look a whole lot of phased by it. But the scratches in his armor, you see the blue flame begin to leak out.
Okay.
All right. And it's his turn, so he's gonna use his action to ignite. The eye turns and it grows at you, Michaelo. And then he burst into blue flames. Everything within 30 feet of it must succeed a dex save or take 13 fire damage.
Do you think evasion could do this?
If you pass the save, maybe. Wait, what does evasion read?
If I pass the save, I take no damage. If I don't pass the save, I take half damage.
Well, I mean, if you pass the save, you don't take any damage anyways.
Yep. So that's a dex save, you said?
Yeah.
21.
Damn! All right. The alleyway is now caught into blue fire. Some of the houses begin going up in smoke, and some of the homeless shelters, like patches and tents, things of that nature, begin catching flame. So everything within 30 feet of this guy is now on fire.
Nice.
You said 30 feet?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. All of the houses are burning. Luna, you see this firebomb go off as Michaelo somehow... How do you evade the explosion, Michaelo?
Effortlessly.
effortlessly. And no one was there to see it.
Yo, Elemental, you gotta admit that was pretty cool. Come on.
The head of fire nods at you.
Oh hell yeah!
You hear the voice screeching into your head. No one has ever dodged the explosion in such. He squints at you. Ease.
Oh hell yeah!
Um.
But really, the girl's not down here, like it said. Like you could probably just go.
The warden pulls out a small ball of fire and he drops it on the floor in front of you. Different from the rest, it burns a more purplish hue.
Okay.
The fire begins as a willow, kind of like a willow's wisp, and the fire begins leading behind him, and then it fades. Wisp. Yeah, that thing, and then it fades out as it as it gets to be about 15 feet from him. He eyes at you, Michaelo. The fire spirits have already told me where she's at.
That's kind of lame.
Yeah, it's Luna's turn in initiative.
Luna thinks back to what he could do, and he pulls out in his mind one of the creatures that he could summon, and he uses his conjure animal spell, his third level spell, and summons a rhinoceros.
Hey Luna, how does this spell look, real quick?
So it's not going to have. It doesn't have any specific cold damage or anything like that. But it looks. It looks like a cool circle. Comes about and raises an ice rhino from the ground, and the rhino looks forward down the way. The ice rhino is right here. If I can make a ping. And no, I cannot.
Hey, Luna.
Yes.
Luna, as the rhino emerges out of your summoning, a faint but light blue hue begins glowing underneath of his feet. Yeah, the energy begins engulfing your feet, and you are suddenly met with a vision of your goddess, the tiger Velcana. She roars at you from the snowy mountaintop. As you flash back, Raito explodes out of the rhino. Fully grown saber-toothed tiger. If you live through this, you'll be level 9.
Oh, shit.
You have summoned the small ice tiger to your side through fucking sheer will and security and friendship. Yes, and you
just through arranging my fucking plans. That is sweet as fuck. I'll take it.
And on account of this being a special summon, Raito can also use the ice rhino. It moves. Whatever your rhino was gonna do, Raito can do. The remaining ice from the constructed animal Raito
forms a rhino horn.
Yeah, he's kind of wearing it like a battle knife. The ice.
Oh, that sounds badass as fuck.
Your Raito has some cool shit on.
Wonderful. I need to do a little bit more quick math. So a 22 hits, right? Because you said it was 19. Right. Sure. So right off the rip, you would take 18 damage from the charge that I've got going on. I need you to make me a strength save, and you have to beat a 15, or you're prone.
He passes.
Wonderful. And okay, 6, 11. He would take 25 damage from the gore too.
Total
18 plus 25.
Okay.
So the gore, since I was moving 20 feet away from the area, I got charge. So I got the bludgeoning damage off of that, which is why I had to do the Steve and all that. And then the gore, the hit itself was it was 25. There we go.
Okay, so Raito is over here now.
Yes.
Right. Michaelo, you see this elemental stop a charging saber-toothed tiger, only to still take the horn into the cracks of his armor. The elemental grips the ice fucking rhino that came out of nowhere, and you notice that beneath that icy exterior, little Rhino is all grown up, big teeth and everything, and he looks pissed.
Righto?
And Rhino looks
Michaelo
at you.
from a distance. Right? Look
Rhino,
at him!
That's cool as fuck!
He gives you a little wink.
Look at
Michaelo.
him! Look at him!
Look at him! Look at him!
A random homeless guy.
You know,
Look at that face! And he runs off.
I'm looking at him!
Luna's a little low key freaking out in a good way to see that his cat's all big and grown, and the fact that he just popped out of a fucking summoning spell.
Hey, Luna, for Raito's health, I'm gonna allow you to stack whatever the saber-tooth tiger stack block is with the rhino, because what this arcane warden's about to try to do to you, you're gonna need it. So go ahead and put that back together.
Wonderful.
The arcane warden. Actually, Luna, is there anything else that you'd like to do on your turn?
I'm gonna. Well, I mean, I can't exactly do that because, no, that'll be the end of my turn for now.
Michaelo, you see Raito come crashing into this fucking elemental. What do you do, boyo?
Michaelo is definitely gonna swing on him twice with a sword.
Yeah.
Oh, the first one does not hit. What's a 14 plus 6? Does that hit?
That's 20, yeah.
Alright, sweet. And that is... $13 damage.
Sick.
And then Michael is going to shadow step over to Luna.
Smart. As you're ending your turn into that in that radius, you feel the heat from the jailer's blue fire culminate at your feet. You take 6 fire damage.
I do?
Yeah.
You're within range.
I'm like one away, damn it.
Yeah.
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 How much fire damage does Raito take, you said?
He's going to take 6 fire damage.
6 fire damage.
The arcane warden catching his balance and getting back to it. You have that health in store, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. The arcane warden's going to use his legendary action. He cracks the chain whip onto the ground, and he makes one against Raito. He swings it around his head. The crackling sound ends with a 22 to hit.
It hits.
The crackling sound smacks the shit out of Raito, right to the side of the head. Raito must make me a strength save.
All right. 22?
Passes. Damn. He is going to use his regular action to make 2 more chain attacks against Raito. That is a 13 and a dirty 20.
To hit?
Yeah.
The dirty 20 hits.
Fuck yeah. You take another chain attack, Raito, to the other side of the head. Luna, you see this dude whipping the fuck out of your majestic deity. Roll me another strength. That chain attack is going to once again try to grapple Raito.
Does 19 win?
It does not. The chain that smacks him.
How much damage am I taking, by the way?
You are taking 13.
Because I got -6, 14, all right.
Yep.
Continue.
And then he cracks it again. The chain then wraps around Raito's throat. Your cat is now grappled. It is your turn, friendo.
Wonderful. So do I have a stat block for Raito? Like no stat block, power, like what he can do or anything like that?
You honestly, for this case, it's a special thing. You can just use any of first level ice spells that you have in your druid inventory. But
Wow.
he's only got 2 spell slots because he's
Yeah, he's yeah. Okay. One moment. I apologize because I was not prepared for this.
what is Luna gonna do?
What is Luna going to do? Luna is going to cast a healing spirit of the 3rd level, and he's going to cast it over next to Raito. So it'll be right next to Raito. And the first healing he would take would be 8 healing. Nice.
Nice. Luna just fucking subbing his own health up. He's like, I'll just make the health potions. It's fun.
I mean, more or less, you do what you gotta do. Support, That will be the end of my turn.
Raito now would take his turn if you wish to make a spell or
Yeah.
more saber-tooth tiger attacks either way.
Yeah. I guess I'll use some saber-tooth tiger attacks in the meantime. Damn you, Ron. Okay. I'm going to use. Raito is going to use his claw attack on you, which that does not hit. All right, so that will be the end of Raito's turn. And then, like I said, end of Luna's turn.
Michaelo.
Michael is going to shadow step right behind this guy and swing on him.
Michaelo, you shadow step in and jump at him off the dirt wall, coming in with your sword swing. Does it hit?
No.
Shit, son.
I got another attack though, so I'm good.
Oh, okay, all right, fair. The arcane warden looks unfazed by your attack. He is locked in on Raito.
I got a 19.
It does hit.
Oh, okay. Couldn't remember if it did or not.
I was ready to tell you it didn't. I'm gonna be honest.
That's a 9 damage.
All right.
And don't I take some healing, Josh?
No. Yes, actually, you do. Let me roll that healing for you. Yeah, one moment.
Wasn't it 8?
Great
for
day. It was 8 for 8. Yes, 8. So you get 8 healing. Yes.
Hey, Mikey, soak it all in, Mikey.
Sweet. Oh, that's the end of my turn.
The elemental, the arcane warden, he snaps Raito down, and then he puts his hand on Raito's throat as he's had this cat grappled. And then, Luna, you see his hand open up, and a sudden burst of blue fire smacks Raito on the side of the head. This cat takes 33 force damage as he is knocked prone.
Wasn't he already?
You see, no, he was grappled.
Oh.
You see Raito take a large explosion of blue flame to the face. The horn melts.
All right.
Also, Michaelo, you take 6 fire damage for ending your turn in his presence. You as well, Raito.
Cool. I got 2 health from getting that thing.
Wunderbar.
How are the two of you looking since it's back to the top of initiative? If you don't mind.
Luna's looking fine.
I took some damage back in the fucking morgue, so.
Ooh.
Okay, I guess.
Okay-ish. How's Raito looking?
So he had 137 at the very beginning. Now he's down to.
You don't have to tell me the number, but just how's he looking?
He's looking all right. His actual health hasn't been touched yet.
That's good.
Indeed. For now.
For now, it's your turn. Also, real quick, Simon, are you still cooking?
No. I just popped the lid off.
Oh, sexy.
How's the elemental looking, by the way?
Oh, he's just peachy.
He's just peachy. So
he looks annoyed at the presence of this ice thing in front of him, though.
Oh my
He doesn't
God.
like that.
This guy just fucked
No.
off.
Right. Raito is
guy just
going to.
fuck off.
This guy just fucking fuck off, please.
Fuck off.
Raito is going to use his fucking claw attack and pull his stat sheet back up. Alright. So natural 20 hits.
It does. Oh shit! It really does.
It really does. Let me do the math. One moment.
He just rolled like 8 dice. I heard it.
Yeah, I heard it. It was crazy.
That was not 8 dice. Oh, let me grab this other one. Oh. And that one. And that one. And that would be 23 damage. Hold on, sorry. 43 damage, because that's times
How much?
2. 43. So it was 20.
Yes.
43. Sorry, fucking what? 23 plus 23 is 46. Good God. Math.
You did it. You got it.
We got him?
He certainly
No.
didn't like that.
It-
I'm gonna be fucking honest with you. All right, fucko. Luna, is that the end of your turn?
That was the end of Raito's turn. Let me roll this other fucking 2 d8s.
Also,
that I
between
have.
turns. Never mind. He's not gonna do that yet.
9
yeah,
healing, Michaelo.
Oh, that's
How much?
9 healing.
9.
Yeah.
So the Arcane Warden is going to use the second legendary action to use another chain attack. Michaelo does a 14 hit?
Hold up. Would this be a deflect missile? Because it's an object?
Yeah. Yeah, you could deflect the chain back at the Warden. That sounds pretty cool.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
But did it hit though?
Let me roll.
What's your AC, guy?
Oh, you didn't tell me that damage. Or
Yeah, you rolled a 14. There was a
oh,
14
that
hit.
doesn't hit.
Oh, that's what I thought.
And
did
I rolled
not?
it. I rolled
thought
it.
we already knew.
I rolled a 19 on the dice for deflect missile,
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!
and that's a plus
All right.
5 with it.
Well, I mean, it certainly does what you intended it to do.
Does he have to roll strength against himself?
Yeah, sure. Michaelo, no, because he rolled shit. Michaelo, you hit the fucking chain back at him, and it swings around him like that one Star Wars meme, and he is now grappled by his own chain.
He also took 5 damage.
He also took 5 damage.
So now he's grappled by his own chain.
Yeah. He's a little bounded up.
Hey Ron,
Beautiful.
is this a cliff?
No, that is a wall.
It's a wall.
Yes. Legend.
That's what he was thinking.
Well, now I'm thinking I should drag him into the well.
I mean, if you can get him over there.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get him over there.
No.
He's heavy as fuck.
But all right, so whose turn is it? Since he just
Should be
went,
mine now.
it's top of
It's,
initiative, right?
yeah, it should be mine now, right?
Luna, didn't you just go with Raiju?
Oh wait, no, I did just go, but
Michael,
you
Oh wait,
just
he
went,
used
right?
his
You just
legendary
went.
action. He used his legendary action.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Oh, and wrapped himself up. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
fucky wucky.
Okay, so he's grappled. Does that mean I get advantage on my rolls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit. Heck yeah! I mean,
That's a 17 plus 6,
Okay.
and that's a natural 20.
So you take your pick there, boyo. That 17 plus 6 had already passed.
Oh no, that
so
17 plus 6 was the
No.
first hit. The natural 20 was the second hit.
Oh, I see.
So that is
just roll me my damage total, please.
that's 10 for the first hit. And 20 for the second hit.
Sick.
And
All
then
right.
and then I still got my
And
bonus
then,
action.
and then
I'm gonna shadow step all the way over here. And that's the end of my turn.
The warden quickly, you see the chain heat up to very high temperatures. It melts around him, and then a new chain forms around his forearm. He then unravels it and begins walking towards the two of you.
Opportunity attack
No.
from
wait a minute.
Raito?
He's still isn't he? Is he dragging Raito still? Because he's still chained in one hand, right? Or is he?
I mean, he is still technically grappled
Yeah, by fucking
by the
Dupro.
chain. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's kind of just dragging Raito with him as he walks. He
I
stops.
would imagine Raito would resist that. So wouldn't you?
You can roll me a strength, but roll at a disadvantage because the chain is around the tiger's neck.
I feel like it would
Damn,
just be a
so that's a
normal
fucking
roll
5.
since
Fuck
he's
me.
also
I mean,
grappled.
fuck me.
He is
This-
also
this is-
grappled. He rolled 24 though.
Yeah, so like I said, it's a fucking 5 with disadvantage, good sir.
He yokes Raito the fuck up. Like Raito is almost falling over, struggling to get out of this. But
Shit.
he melts the chain that's holding Raito to his back pocket where hooks reside, and he uses both chain attacks on one of each of you. That is
Another chain attack?
he's gonna
Another chain attack? So I
How
did
many
deflect
chains does this
missile?
motherfucker have? Chains for
yeah,
days?
Chains for days, yes. That is a natural 20 to hit Luna and an 18 to hit
Ow.
Michaelo.
It hits.
Okay, well,
So that means
Luna-
I can roll 1d10 and I'll take away that damage.
are you using your evasion or your deflect missile?
My deflect missile.
So deflect missile halves damage too?
No, it takes away whatever I roll on a 1d10.
Okay, cool. Luna, you take 40 damage as the burning chain it intends to entice you and caress you and hold you tightly. Roll me a strength.
That would be an 11.
He rolled a 17.
Mhm.
You are also Luna as the chain melds to his forearm armor. Michaelo, roll me a strength as well. It still hit you, even though you didn't take the full brunt of it.
How
Did it?
much damage did I take, by the way?
You took 20 damage.
20 minus 8.
Yeah, sick.
Grand. Luna starts to shout. And what did you say? What did it wrap around specifically?
Your midsection.
And
As it
the-
wraps around my midsection and starts to sear to my flesh, you hear Luna shouting, "God, fuck, God!" Luna falls to his knees in the fucking searing pain.
The strength save was 15, by the way.
It did not beat his 18. So you are both grappled by searing chains. Raito is kind of just yoked up. This man is not about fuckery, and at the end of his turn, all three of you, take 6 fire damage. He melds both of the chains into his armor's forearm. as this jailer intends on finishing things. The
Funny how
elements
Ceras would be dead like 4 times over by now.
they are putting up quite the fight, I must admit.
How much health did he have, Ron?
Do you want the honest answer?
I want the full health, not how much he has right now.
I'll give you the full health when we're done.
Okay.
How much health does he have right now? Then, if you want to,
I'm not telling you that either.
I thought he.
choices.
He looks pissed.
He looks pissed.
He looks pissed at all. He's got all 3 of you in chain because he's tired of fucking around. His presence of blue fire continues burning all over. It's almost like penance. Yeah. He's an unrelenting jailer. Huh?
You talk about the penance stare?
No, it's yes, what it's
What
called.
in
the
hell?
Blue fire penance. Yeah, it's just what it's called.
Okay.
And it is top of initiative.
Luna's going to
Luna.
use his last 3rd level and cast Whole Person.
Oh, alright.
Wisdom
the
save
wisdom?
15. Yep.
I rolled a 19.
Fuck you.
I love you, buddy.
Yeah. Raito is going to attack. Does a 24 hit.
It does.
And
Wait, is that you're grappled? Is that a disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
much?
that would 22 damage.
You can add 1d6 of cold.
Oh, word. Hold on. Let me roll that shit. That would be a 3 plus 3 more. 25 total.
Okay. He squints at Raito as the ice starts cooling off his armor. He starts shaking, like trying to get Raito the fuck out of here. And then he rolls his eyes. He kind of like his arm kind of goes limp with Raito in tow. And he squints at you, Luna. He knows this is your fault. It's almost like he's rolling his eye.
He's rolling his eye. Oh, okay. So, did you? Are we still moved? Did you? Yeah, you did move him. Okay, cool. So Raito is going to take 8 healing,
Sick.
and I'm going to say that the little fake creature thing, it has 30 feet of movement. If you could move that so kindly to me and Michaelo. Thank you. Michaelo, you get plus 8 healing.
At the
Okay.
end of your next turn.
Well, when you start your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That was at the end of the turn. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Luna, is there anything else?
That would be the end of my turn. And
Sick.
Raito's
The
turn.
warden is going to use his last legendary action to make 2 ethereal chain attacks. The 2 of you both see a blue fire burning chain. It begins to meld off his body, and it begins to hover in the air. Kind of like the soul chains from God of War when you fought, Hades, if you remember what that looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fuck all. Alright. Well, one of them hits. So, Luna, Michaelo, you fuck it. Rock, paper, scissors. Who wants to get hit?
Are you shitting me? Rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah.
How about we just roll a fucking flat D20?
Or roll a flat D2. Take the fun out of it. Fine.
Man, how am I supposed to play rock, paper, scissors with this man?
17.
You just,
Well, you win, Michaelo.
Alright, so the ethereal chain attack hits you, Luna. The burning chain comes slashing across. You take 26 fire damage, and you are yanked 15 feet closer to the warden.
You said how much damage was that?
26?
26. Nice.
Nice. And with that, Michael,
Luna is
initiative.
fucking screaming and writhing in pain as he's on the ground.
Raito is gnawing at the chain, trying to get loose because it sees.
How is the thing looking?
He's pissed. He's fucked. His armor is chipped and cracking. More and more fire is fucking leaking out after that last little bit that you just fucking did. The eye has been squinting this whole time. He hasn't said anything, and it's getting increasingly hotter around the two of you.
Hey Ron, the fucking healing spirit fades away.
The spirit burns up.
Okay.
Okay. Michaelo's gonna use Shadow Step, and is that gonna get me out of the grapple?
Mm,
If I Shadow Step
yeah,
all the way over here?
I guess it would, yeah.
Okay.
The chain goes limp.
And,
It slowly starts reeling itself back in.
Michaelo's gonna swing on this guy again.
Do it.
Oh, that's an 18 plus 6. That's gonna hit.
Hits.
And that's a 17 plus 6. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay.
You just gotta beat a 19, buddy.
That's 9 damage.
17
First hit.
6. Christ.
And
My leg!
5 damage for the second hit.
Okay.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Damn, son. That's not good for him. As he squints his eye, the jailer is going to go ahead and imprison you, Luna. He takes the chain and he burns it in his hand and sticks it into the ground. 3 more chains then arise, grabbing your forearms, your arms and legs. You are now imprisoned where you stand, and you must make, a strength to get out. Otherwise, you cannot teleport nor leave this plane of existence.
I don't even have that capability.
Good, because he just changed you to the mortal plane, and he then looks back at you, Michaelo.
Oh, great.
He is now going to use 2 turn attacks on specifically you. That is an 18 to hit and a 19 to hit.
Yeah, they both hit.
You take 13 damage for both. Well, actually, let's get him down to get to the wire. Corrections. You take 9 damage.
Okay.
Has
Raito been struggling to get out at all?
No, Josh has not rolled
he
a
hasn't.
single strength.
Because they have to be in action, right?
Yeah, it does have to be in action.
Raito's trying to fucking kill him, honestly, because it's gonna take too much time to fucking do that, and the fact that I'm dying right now. Anyway,
you take 7 more off the second chain attack. It is now top of initiative.
Fuck.
Your walking speed is reduced by half.
Of course it is.
Wonderful. Luna is going to cast his last second level, and it's going to be a healing word.
Ooh.
Fucking heal myself.
I love that for you, bud.
Yeah. So I get plus 14 health. And then I'm going to use some of my movement to get up, and I'm going to proceed to attempt to fucking shank you.
Go for it. Go for gold.
Never
Also,
mind.
the blue searing chain. It is kind of like seared into your skin. Wherever you go, it's following you. It doesn't hurt, but you see it. You're grappled. It's coming with you.
Wonderful.
Really weird
So I rolled a 6 plus 5, and that's definitely not enough. So
yeah, no.
That is the end of my turn. Oh shit. Raito, however, is not going to hit him. He's going to try to make a bite attack, and he's going to fucking bite his ankle and not do shit.
Raito gnaws. He noms on
at his fucking ankle.
On his fucking armor plate, his armor boot.
If I give Raito, can I help Raito out of the chains?
If you wanted to.
Okay.
Be the help action. And then he would just get to make a free strength check. Strength save.
I wouldn't concern yourself with never mind metagaming.
I mean, we can metagame, Josh. You tell me
you,
what to
you
do.
No, Michaelo.
This guy is kicking our ass.
No, Michaelo. You can most certainly help the tiger if you'd like. What would Michaelo do?
He'd fucking run away.
Leave his new friend to die. Well, not new friend, but his friend to die.
Whose
good.
turn is it?
It's your turn.
Michaelo.
Is this thing almost dead, Ron?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
But he looks damaged and pushing the limits of his.
Yes.
his
He looks
existence.
pissed. He looks pissed. I get it.
I was just gonna say, as he grows more tired, it starts getting hotter around the two of you. The temperatures are a crisp 100.
He's gonna explode.
Is that what Michaelo is saying?
That's what I'm saying.
He's gonna blow.
Fucking hell. Michael is gonna slash his sword at him.
All right. Roll me to hit.
That's a dirty 20.
That's disgusting.
And a 19.
It both hit. Roll me damage.
10 for the first one.
Yeah.
9 for the second one. Mm-hmm.
Trying to think about what he wants to do. Is that the end of your turn?
He's still alive.
Yeah. He's taking it on the chin, guy.
Damn.
This is the motherfucking arcane warden. They're not gonna go down like no bitch.
Well, I didn't even want to fight him.
Yeah, that's fair.
But you wanted us to fight him, though.
Yeah, he definitely did. He found a way to fucking make us fight him. That's for sure.
Well, I wasn't gonna just waste the boss fight. Guys got to level up off of something, right?
I'm gonna go into my shell.
I mean, feats.
You're gonna go with what?
I'm gonna go into my shell.
All right, Michaelo drops. Your AC is raised. All right. Yeah, he's gonna make 2 more chain attacks on you, Luna.
Isn't he in a different realm?
No. He's just tied to this one. That's a motherfucking 12 and 15. Do either one of those hit?
No.
He tightens his after both whips crackle and miss, destroying some of the local scenery. He grips his chain that's still around Raito's neck and yanks it a little bit. And then he squints at you, Luna.
Get the fuck off my cat! Oh, because I'm pretty sure Luna's still grappled-ish, sort of. Right?
You're imprisoned, yeah. So the blue flame chains are attack. They're burning into your very soul, bud.
Can you get out of that?
Yeah, it's a strength save.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna waste my time with that.
Okay.
He said, "Get rich or die trying."
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Fuck it, I guess.
This is definitely the most fucking we ball ass plan I've ever seen.
Look, we either ball out or we crash out. You know what I'm saying?
Right, run it. I'm gonna be honest. There's probably about 2 more rounds of combat. So, Luna, it is your turn in initiative, boyo.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
I'm using Raito to attack right now.
Roll me the damage.
Yeah. One moment. 8 plus
Sick.
5. Hold on. Yeah. Shut up.
God damn. Oh, you weren't talking to me.
You'll take 25 damage. Oh, right. Plus the fucking. What'd you say? 1d4 or was it d6?
1d6.
1d6. Okay, so then he'll take 6 damage.
Explain to me
Plus 6.
what is, how does Raito finish him?
Oh my god.
Raito lunges up onto the back of this flame warden dude and sinks his frosty teeth into the back of his skull like a predator.
The warden
And drops
attempts.
the butt. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the warden attempts to grapple Raito, but just can't. He can't get his hands back up there. The flame slowly begins dying out. Continue.
Raito's teeth went into the back of his skull.
He's a fire elemental. There's not any bone in there.
Well, fuck. He doesn't have a
Back
shit.
of his helmet.
Back of his helmet, I
Yeah.
guess, injecting cold. Yeah, and he fucking crumples to the ground from the cold aura emanating in his body.
As the warden struggles to pull this fucking cat off of him down to his very last ember, the body freezes as it
Luna,
drops
as
to his
it's
knee.
as. Oh, go ahead.
As he drops to his knee. He's now frozen.
Luna gets up, one hand over his seared belly, and he's kind of hunched over and walks over to the ice elemental, and he's gonna roll to smash the ice elemental.
Well, okay.
Would a 12 hit?
It does. You absolutely shatter him. Both of you, all three of you, roll me a deck save.
15.
Okay.
Oh, that's really good. 23.
Okay. Raito?
Oh shit, that's right. My bad. I forgot about the kitty cat.
It's okay. I'm still rolling damage.
18.
Has Sal just been standing at the front door the whole time?
Sal has been chilling at the shop. All right. So anybody that didn't roll over a 21, you take. You take 35 force damage.
Luna is dead as fuck or unconscious.
Luna, the moment you shatter the elemental, the force of the explosion knocks you unconscious. Goes off like
How far
a fucking
back do I fly?
goes off like a fucking time bomb. You knock back about 15 feet.
KO!
Michaelo comes out of his shell, and
Michaelo, the explosion, it just kind of like rolls you down the street a little bit. I guess you'd be using your evasion on the past save, so you happen to tumble down the street from the explosion, and you are A-okay. There's a little bit of fire on your hood and cloak and shell.
yeah. Michaelo pats out the fire and then starts walking back to where Luna was.
Hey Luna, how much HP does Raito have left?
He said that was 35 damage. He had 97 health left over, so
Fuck.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, this part of town around Sal's has been pretty much just charcoal. This stuff is all crumbling. The fires have gone out, but this whole block is like reduced to ash. You guys see the burnt corpses of like some of the homeless people, and a lot of trash has been burnt up.
There's one homeless guy and he's on the ground and he's just stroking his shit. It's like,
Yeah, burned up just
Well,
like that.
It would be kind of funny too, because if the fucking flame warden was walking around and all of a sudden somebody fapping their meat gets in 30 feet of his radius and starts burning. Ah!
yeah, he looks like the little Pompeii, the guy who was doing that
my
in the streets of Pompeii. He looks like that. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
No.
about. Yeah, there's a guy that
I'm gonna find it.
there was a guy.
Continue on. I'll get it. I'll get it.
Okay, all right.
He said, "I'll get it. Don't worry about it."
Michaelo, you walk over to Luna, who is unconscious, and Raito, kind of.
I
Kind of
also
what-
take one more look around to see if anybody else is down here.
There's nobody else.
Okay. Michaelo is gonna fix up Luna's bandages, like give him the help for. the death saves or whatever, stabilize him.
How do you stabilize them?
I just start throwing gauze around him. He
Carry.
but by the end of it, he looks like Zorro
A mummy. Oh,
in One Piece.
Yeah.
And I start carrying him over to Sal's.
Luna
what?
is ass unconscious. Raito kind of like.
What
whips
did you say,
behind.
Ron?
You're knocked the fuck out, bud. You're ass unconscious.
Oh, okay.
And Michaelo's gonna put him in the booth. Hey Sal, I got another one for you.
Sal Sal looks up from the ground. He is thoroughly stressed.
Sal, you heard
all the years that Sal has worked in Dead End, has owned his pizza parlor, has
Newest
lived
Yorkshire
his life.
Newest York, yeah.
Yeah,
Sal had a run.
yeah. Shut the fuck up. He's never had to deal with this level of fuckery. So he looks up and he pushes his glasses. Michaelo, this is the last time.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
done
for
helping
sure.
you.
For sure. This is gonna be the last. I'm leaving Newest Yorkshire after this.
I'm leaving Newest Yorkshire. You put me and Sip in jeopardy.
Yeah.
I can handle myself. I can dealing with threats myself, but my daughter almost died because you and your friends can't keep your messiness away from anybody else. I'm packing up shop, and me and Sip are gonna find my sons. We're gonna go backpacking a little bit.
That's a lot of people to look for.
Michaelo, I hope that whatever path you're on, you find the satisfaction that you get. Because I pray for anybody who has to deal with this chaos. And you see Sal just start boarding up his shop.
You see what you did, Ron?
Sal, as you begin boarding up your shop, a hooded individual pokes her head in. She takes it off, revealing her vibrant pink hair, and the princess speaks. Excuse me.
We're closed, miss.
No, you don't understand.
Sal, that's a...
No, Sal would absolutely know who this is. I just don't believe he's looked up yet.
Sal. Look,
Michaelo.
Sal.
You know who this is.
Sal, look up.
Michaelo, what?
I was told that this place has what's called pizza.
Oh, that's Michaelo. Sal's side eyes Michaelo. We're fresh out, Your Majesty.
Well,
No, he would be absolutely glad to make one for you, Your Highness.
You see that numbskull right there? He doesn't speak for me. All right. You want pizza? There's a million other places to get pizza. I'm tired of having guests in here.
Sal, there's literally no other place to get pizza.
I've never even heard of pizza until just today. And she walks over, very graceful, very postured, and she places a gold brick on your counter. I was told that this place would help me get out of the city. I only need to pass through, but I am intrigued. This pizza sounds very delicious.
Michael side eyes Sal with the gold bar just on the counter.
Sal ignores Michaelo completely and huffs, and then he starts walking towards the counter. See what I can do.
The one kid from before, he follows suit, and putting his apron on, putting his bandana on. He's already washing dishes.
How
ready?
How are the
are asleep in one of the booths. Satilla looked up when the explosion went off, but she's just so exhausted from everything that she slipped right back into sleep.
I don't know if they would be sleeping because dude came in there trying to grab people and shit. I would imagine they're fucking still hyped up on adrenaline and shit.
Maybe.
How long did the battle take?
Real time, like an hour and a half. But,
2 hours.
Jesus Christ.
But
No, it's an hour and a half.
in game, about 2 minutes, less than that probably.
Okay,
Right,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying,
they're
so-
sitting. Satilla is sitting next to Katara in the booth. She looks very awkward and shy. So Katara looks, protective at everybody. She doesn't really know who these people are, so she's just kind of like holding Satilla close. She's got her knife drawn under the table. It's not very well hidden because she's injured, but she's kind of
Did she see
glaring at-
Michaelo carry my ass into a booth?
Yes.
Hey,
but,
Katara, here's Luna.
she keeps eyeing you.
Michaelo eyes her back.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah, so she eyes
wasn't
you,
ready.
I really wasn't. I was kind of on the idea.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I wasn't ready either.
And then you got ready. Then you got there. And with all this good foolishness going on, I would like to switch back to Ceras and Tyrum and Faye.
Beep, beep.
If everybody's good with that.
Yeah.
I'm satisfied.
Actually, I'm not fucking good with that.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
Sal upset.
Sal's been super pissed. Satilla sits up awkwardly at the table, watching all this.
It was a fucking joke.
Oh.
Jesus.
It really didn't sound like it. Holy shit.
Why would I ever
Jeez,
talk
man.
to you like that seriously?
I don't know.
A lot. Oh, wait a minute. Was I not supposed to say it? Was I not supposed to say that?
Hey,
Oh,
listen, we're trying to gaslight him, okay?
Jesus, I'm being well gaslit. I don't even know where the fire's at anymore. Guys, I do drugs. Come on now.
Anyway, on to the next
I'm a little
people.
fucking slow, alright? Jesus Christ. But no.
The evil person, the short one, and the fucking 8-foot tall motherfucker.
Jesus Christ, what a lineup.
He's 7 feet tall. Thank you very much.
Ron, so
Close
me and
enough.
Luna are level 9, right?
Yes.
Actually, by the end of all of this, everybody will be level 10.
Oh shit.
Well, I think I put you through enough. I'm going to be honest. You hit a bunch of milestones. I can't not let you level up twice.
Fair enough.
I'm okay with that.
I'm dead.
Fang, you poked your head from underneath the cart as the gnome begins walking towards the royal doors. Ceras and Tyrum, you notice that there are 2 large doors that are holding that are separating you from the king's throne.
I can still see
And-
cells.
I know, and
Look, it's Fang.
Oh shit!
Oh baby.
What is this?
What is
baby.
that liability doing?
Well, I guess he came in to greet us. He's helping, right? He's helping us. Oh, he looks really rough.
It
Ron, am I
does.
supposed to be seeing this boss room?
Yeah, this is fine. This is where they're heading.
Oh, okay.
In that
So-
state, he's only gonna get in the way.
You're right.
But Fang, roll me a perception to see if you notice them, and Tyrum and Ceras, if you don't want them to see you, roll me a stealth.
Don't want Fang to see us?
Yeah,
I don't know why we wouldn't want Fang to see us.
That's a 16 plus 6.
all right.
Fang is very perceptive.
The 2 of you can decide if he notices you. How are the 2 of you looking at him?
I imagine we're just looking over the edge. I don't really see why there would be any need to
Well,
hide that.
I just remember that the 2 of you were kind of hiding, so I figured.
Yeah, we're looking at him.
Fuck it.
Oh,
The party members
We're looking
all
at it.
lock eyes. Fang, you see Ceras and Tyrum up there, haphazardly hiding as they are coming out of their position to see you. He has walked off towards the door, leaving the cart. He has to go put in a specific code that he is currently doing. You both hear large ka-chunking sound at the door.
Can I roll a stealth to try to roll off this cart and slip away?
Sure. Ka-chunk. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
Oh. Give me a moment. I apologize. Where's my stealth at?
Dead in the water.
Oh, so that's a 17?
Fang, how do you manage to get your ass over there to them without being seen?
So Fang rolls out of the cart, of course, because he only has 3 limbs at this moment, and then after rolling off the cart, he's gonna again army crawl up close to the nearest wall that he finds, so he can try to blend in as he's just trying to slink himself across the floor.
Drag yourself to the edge of the elevator and get yourself up to your feet. You limp over to where Tyrum and Ceras are fucking standing.
Huh?
Ceras just has a very sad frown on her face.
You both just watched Fang really badly pull himself together to walk over to you.
Is there any
No,
blood on the
How
ground?
did he pull himself? Wait, so he was on our level the whole time? I thought he was like not near us.
No, the elevator came up to the King's Tower.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Okay,
And the,
I was just confused.
Yeah, and that the elf is. The
we
gnome
are.
is-
Remember, we are waiting outside with a
Yeah.
trap set.
The trap is relative, but yeah.
Trap is a term.
Trap is true. They walk towards me and they get blown up.
That sounds about right. That is
Yeah.
And you get a sneak attack because they're facing me.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I'd say that's a trap.
Yeah, so Fang just half-assed crawled his way over there to you. There is a trail of blood leading to you, but it kind of blends in with the red stone.
It kind of blends in.
Kind of blends in. He
All right, Ceras executes Fang.
goddamn.
Oh goddamn!
I respect it. Ceras, how do you finish him? He's got 1 HP.
I take a rock and I say
Okay.
"Rock's full" and then drop it on his big toe.
Ceras signing this down to Fang. Oh man, that's hilarious. Fang,
Oh.
you have now officially died. So, did you give those other character sheets a look-see?
Not in the slightest.
No, damn, that's a shame. This is canon.
Anyways,
Anyways,
Ceras, first of all, picks Fang up and let's see. I'm pretty sure we have health potions.
Wait, I don't think Fane would recognize Ceras, would he?
Ceras is not.
Yeah, Ceras is
Oh.
in disguise. Ceras
No,
is
no.
disguised.
Oh yeah. Ceras has not because she untransitioned. She has yet to transition back into a disguise.
Oh, okay.
Ceras takes out the health potion that we have that I'm trying to find in my inventory. Guys, you remember Ron giving us health potions, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I
All right,
forgot
but they
that
were-
we even had that shit, though, to be honest.
They were
that Ron gave you fucking health potions, Josh.
I remember him saying that, fucking Kate handed out healing potions, but in the midst of combat, I forgot that he gave us that shit.
yeah. Ceras uses this is a basic healing potion, right?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of? I think it's like 1 plus a D4. Let me see. Basic health potion. Basic health potion. Potion of healing. 2D4 plus 2. That's a potion of healing. You want to roll? You want to roll for me?
I got you.
Thank you.
He said, "Heal yourself, scrub."
Mm,
Ceras is kind enough to heal me. I will do the grunt work for it.
Fair. He said, "I'll be your run."
Yeah.
So
And
that's 6 + 2, so 8. I'll take that.
holy shit, does Ceres not want to use a first level spell slot? You know what? It's not even going to give you much HP anyways. You're going to die in one hit either way. Ceres looks at you, Feng. This is all I can give you for now. I have to save my strength for this. We're not sure what could go wrong. What happened out there?
I appreciate it. Things didn't go as planned.
Well, that's obvious.
um, Kate told me to find you, and then I got trapped in a building falling.
What were you doing?
On my way to find you, too.
I imagine like Fang's got both of his hands like fingertip to fingertip as he's explaining this.
No, Fang is in the midst of rubbing his head from the cauterization he had to give himself in the middle of trying to survive.
Oh yeah, fuck! I forgot you did that.
Well, if you were any more careless, you could have blown our cover too.
Well, that's why I contacted you with the earpiece.
Are you guys whispering?
Yes. Fang is, at least.
Tyrum's definitely not yelling.
Okay. Something.
Look, Tyrum, I had limited resources, and I did what I could to do what Kate had asked me to do.
Tyrum rolls his eyes. Alright, well, stay hidden. I don't need you fucking up this situation.
Fang just sits down.
Fang just pops a fucking squat. Is that where Fang is gonna stay
Yeah, Fang's just gonna sit here for a moment.
for a little bit? That little elf comes back to his cart, and he notices a small, like what seems to be trail of juice, wine, maybe. Silly monarchs and their parties. Yeah. He fixes his glasses as he pushes his cart back into the elevator, and it descends. It's basically a free fall back down. You all hear the elevator, the latches unhinge. It's like it's just straight up fall. The box goes. The elevator is no longer there. All three of you are standing in an empty courtyard and some decorative hedgings.
Actually, Fang is sitting. He's just kind of mending his broken leg.
Yeah, that leg is slowly realigning, I guess, as the health potion starts to run its course.
You hear Fang kind of grunt as he's pushing his leg back in place.
Oh, Ceras, you hear the bone snap back into place as it unsplinters itself.
Ugh. Ceres looks over at Tyrum. Maybe we should take a short rest here first.
We don't know when the guards are going to come with Kade.
We're in a bush, right?
Yes.
Well, let's just rest until Kate gets here.
You can rest. I'll be on alert.
Okay. Well, and a short rest is 1 hour.
Yep.
If nobody wants to do anything else, I think we're just waiting for Cade.
That is true.
Fang is most certainly gonna rest.
I will allow for the short rest. Absolutely.
Oh, thank fucking God.
You can have your short rest. If I can have a quick 10-minute break. Well then, lads, welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons with Friends. We come to do this game once a week, and now your short rest is up.
Yes.
So, with that being said, the party is kind of alerted at the sound of the elevator ascending. Only it doesn't sound like it normally does, one large cannon fire. It actually sounds like a rattling. And then, as you are all on guard, you see the elevator come crashing into its hinges.
That
Oh,
doesn't seem good.
It's
really
kind
ought
of
to have a better elevator.
It's kind of sideways. It's mushed up. One of the doors is halfway opened. You hear what sounds to be a little bit of rumbling coming from the inside.
I don't
Tyrum
like
raises his shield and readies his weapon.
Fang readies a spell hiding in the bushes.
And just as tensions rise, the thumping dies down. Out of the elevator, one of the doors just falls flat, straight off the hinges. After the dust settles and the smoke clears, all three of you see little Copy, the bag that has been on a mission since the very beginning. The little baby mimic jumps out of the elevator on the backside of the door, and Kade comes walking out behind him, cuffs in tow. Behind him are 7 unconscious guards, some with more serious wounds than others, but, we don't really care about them. Kade comes whistling out. All right, get these things off me. He crouches down, and the little baby mimic licks the cuffs. The acid from his tongue separates them. Oh, it's gonna take me a day and a half to get the rest of these steel fucking things off. Oh, whatever. Yeah. He looks around for a second, he gives a little whistle.
Tyrum lowers his guard, just rolls his eyes. Should have known it was you behind this foolishness.
So glad you can make it.
Fang walks out of the bushes.
Hey
I
kid,
don't
you're
know
alive!
why. Surprisingly, honestly, I didn't know if I was gonna make it for a little while there.
I didn't know if you were gonna make it for a little while there. After the building fell, I wasn't sure what happened to you. Sorry.
It wasn't fun, but now's not the time to talk about it. Let's finish what we came here to do.
Well, since I have all of you here, he looks at Tyrum, he looks at Fang, and then he looks at the Peacekeeper, who I can only assume is Ceras.
Ceras
the
is
two
not a
of-
peacekeeper.
Ceras is Ceras.
Oh, Ceras is
I'm
Ceras. He looks
Ceras.
down. He looks at Ceras. All right, kid. You up to escorting me and Fang into the King's chambers? He looks at Tyrum, and then he kind of nods over at the unconscious guards. Maybe get some armor.
Would have been a little more convincing had you not shedded your chains.
He looks down. Yeah, well, they're uncomfortable, so we'll just have to make do. Wait,
Tyrum,
are you asking to put me in handcuffs? I'm flattered.
don't
be gross,
Tyrum
Kade.
walks past.
Oh, you guys get to be gross all the time, but I make a little jokey joke about the pretty elf, and I'm wrong for it? Ah,
Fang just starts chuckling in the background.
I'm not into elves anyways.
You and Fang were really a match made in heaven.
In what sense? I have nothing in common with having a
Hey,
child.
I have nothing to do with the damn dog.
Tyrum
Compare me
starts stripping one of the guards.
The
of
guards?
armor.
You try to get one of the arm guards off, and it gets caught on a broken bone.
Oh God.
Mm.
Tyrum yanks.
Nah.
Oh,
You hear the guard winces his pain as he suddenly wakes back up and then falls right back out.
Oh, okay, cool. That's fine.
Ceras looks over at Cade. Listen, Cade, I got to be really honest. It took a lot for us to get up here. I'm a little bit drained of magic right now.
Yeah, he looks at you. Well, kid, can you do me one favor? You got any good illusions in there? Better yet, got anything good with the mask?
Well, I've only got guards. Pretty
Perfect.
much just guards.
He claps his hands.
But
Perfect.
now, listen to me, Cade. I don't need illusion spells. Remember, I'm an artificer. I've got skills. And she points at like a random rock on the ground from the debris from the elevator. Like, remember, I can kind of like write that little rune script that makes the rock like scream and stuff, or like, say help. I don't know.
He starts
You can do
scratching
something
his.
with that.
He starts scratching his chin. Yep. Throwing a whistling rock in a room full of guards is probably our best way out of this.
Mm,
Trust me, kid. You said you have a guard. How would you and
yes.
Tyrum like to arrest me and Fang? See, now this is the making of a good plan. What do you say?
Oh, look at Tyrum. We don't have any guard. Oh wait, we do. We just pulled it off the body, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Tyrum is
Okay.
currently putting the boots on.
Right. Ceras puts on the mask and turns into a peacekeeper.
Perfect. He puts his hands behind his back. All you two got to do is walk us in and walk right back out. Maybe take Fang with you. I probably would make things easier if you took him with you, but don't worry. This will be
I'm
quick.
okay for now.
No, you don't understand. This is what I like to call a smash and grab, kiddo. Last time I went with the big long scheme, it didn't work. We're just gonna take it, and I need you to either be able to jump off a building or walk out.
I can do either.
Good, perfect. Cade puts his hands behind his back. Now, Ceras, if you'd be so kind.
Ceres switches and puts you in loose cuffs, loose rope, something.
Okay. Now the guards have cuffs on them.
Uh, I guess does the mask like create objects? I kind of assumed that like whatever it created was kind of attached to me.
Yeah, it's only like your direct outwear. I'm not gonna say it's anything like interactable.
So like not the swords, not the cuffs, not the.
No, yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Ceras like modifies the cuff so you can just like fucking pop them off in a second.
Appreciated, kid. I like it when things are easy, and that just made it easy. Cade like calms his nerves and readies himself. All right, Fang.
Now let's see if I did that right.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll let you know what happens when you try and pop them off.
Okay.
eh.
Sick. All right.
Fang seeing Sarah say this to Cade reluctantly starts to put his hands behind his back. What exactly do you mean? See if it works.
No, Sarah didn't say that. Simon was just telling me he'll let me know how good he actually did when he put them on me.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Well, never mind then. Fang puts his hands behind his back.
Now let me modify those two. All right,
Okay.
I'll tell you what happens when you try and pop yours off.
Yeah, see, Sarah's really good at this stuff, huh? You know, we're about to pull off one of the biggest heists in this side of the continent. I'm gonna be honest. Stealing a crown straight off a king's head is no small feat, I must say. Cade starts like looking up at the skies admirably as he starts to picture his name on big signs: Master Thief, beloved by all, hated by all. It's gonna be great.
Tyrum grabs Cade's shoulder, and he leans in close, and then he says, Make Hydros guide your fate in the right direction.
Cade's ears perk up. I hope she does too. I appreciate that. And no, seriously, I appreciate it.
You're much
shall
more
we?
useful to me alive than dead.
What do I even want to know what caused the change in pace? I'm not complaining. Okay, good talk. Kate snaps to like about face towards the door. Onwards then. Let's go steal the king's crown. The elevator starts glitching behind. It's probably bound to fall any minute.
I push you forward.
Oh, okay. Easy, kid. Easy. Whoa. You gotta make it look good, but you're not gonna make it that good. All right, Jesus. You know my hips are sensitive.
Ceras smacks him in the back of the head.
Ah!
Tyrum
Nice
lightly pushes Fang forward.
Fang slowly walks forward. Under his breath, thank you for not pushing very hard.
And so the four of us reached the castle doors. They open slowly at the sight of two terrorists. You hear a trumpet go off from a lookout above the door. Not that they've been doing their job, as I've been rolling. But they see you now because you're out of hiding. The doors swing open slowly, and the four of us walk in. Where is Bucket? BT Dubs.
Bucket is following behind.
Fucking hell, guy. Tyrum.
What?
There you are, Tyrum. No, I was putting your puck down, and it wasn't cooperating. As you all enter the doors, there are fires lit across the beautiful stone rooms, guardrails of marble and high walls of solid stone. This place is a beautiful think spot. You all see the immediate overlook of the city and a small walk the plank-esque platform. There are knights at every door. There's a Blackbriar and a Conqueror standing beside you near this door. And as you can see the whole layout from the upper part of these stairs, you see two people sitting at a table playing chess. One happens to be the Honorable King Simon. The other one happens to be Khrushchev in his full knight armor.
Does Tyrum's armor have a helmet?
It does. You are fully engaged in a regular heavy armor. You don't get your normal bonus, whatever. You have a +1 armor? Never mind, forget about it.
King Simon moves a chess piece.
Yes.
Check, Khrushchev!
I see. You think you are good at game, but really, he presses his pawn one space forward and it gets him out of check. You were not paying attention to all the things you needed to be.
Oh, you sly dog! He looks at the chessboard, and he's just very distracted, very into the game, not paying attention to anything else around him. He looks up into Khrushchev's eyes. You always seem to surprise me, Goodman.
Well, you see, when you have as much experience as I, we get what they call wisdom. You'll have it too one day, my friend. But worry not. You have me here at your side now. And he slams his hand on the table.
Gory damn, you're correct.
Kade whistles in. Oi, boys, are we interrupting? I'm only here to see the king.
Tyrum,
King Simon. Yeah, he turns his head.
Tyrum hits fucking Kade with the back of his fucking spear.
Ceras kicks him to the ground onto his knees.
Kade falls down the stairs. Shit, fuck! He lands on his face. Oh, that wasn't fun at all.
Ceras
Oh.
moves forward and picks him up.
Move,
And
prisoner.
bites him onto his feet.
A little easy there, lass. The fur just doesn't straighten out like it used to. Khrushchev, he looks at you, King Simon. And, friends of yours, I'm assuming?
Disgusting whelps! Here, ruining my kingdom, I assume? God, tell me
Fang
what
is
their
not
crimes
moving his
were.
pucks. Fang is not moving his puck.
Oh, it's never working. Okay.
Fang's puck is not working.
Yep. It never works. Go ahead, Simon. Sorry.
There we go.
One more time, Simon. I think they missed it. My bad.
Simon.
Simon says.
What?
He, Ron said he missed what you said, and you haven't said it. You haven't said it back.
I said, look at where Ceres' puck is. Unless my mic was just being fucky or something.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I could. I couldn't hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad.
But and then Ceres nods to Tyrum. Speak up. What's the crime? Are these the ones that were wreaking havoc in my city?
Hey, chimes in. Good to see you again, Your Highness. It's always a pleasure. How much you don't pay attention to things.
Like a spark of recognition runs through his eyes. You!
Hey.
King Simon shoots his chair back. He stands up so fast. The chair shoots backwards 5 feet.
Falling over.
I don't know his stats, so... How far does the chair shoot back?
5 feet. Falling over.
Okay, it just falls over.
Dramatically.
Seeing
so.
this reaction starts darting eyes between Kade and King Simon.
King Simon, grabs his scepter and grips it with all of his strength. And then he looks over at Khrushchev. What is this? He just hisses through his teeth. What is this? What is this rabies-infested creature doing in my castle?
I don't have rabies, you insensitive whelp. Jesus.
You will mind your tongue when you speak to the king.
Now I'll talk how I want with my own teeth, thank you very much.
Tyrum hits Kade again.
I'm gonna say Kade gives you a little wink.
Well, this one has already been sentenced to death.
Me? Again? You're too kind.
And what of the other?
Well,
He has been caught co-conspiring with this flea-ridden mongrel as they terrorize the city.
Well,
Ouch, my feelings.
I think I will enjoy this heavily. Let's throw a little public execution.
Oh, what? You gonna throw me off the edge over there? I'm so scared.
King Simon, King Simon, snaps, and, a very large, very jagged, guillotine is wheeled out of the door.
Shit.
To the right.
Khrushchev stands up. Do you not wish to make example out of him in front of city?
Oh, yes. Well, this is the specialized guillotine I commissioned for specific nuisances. It's wheeled in front of him, and he pulls a lever on the side, and the guillotine doesn't fall straight down. It starts shifting back and forth extremely slowly, like a serrated blade.
Oh. Kate's ears
slowly-
drop. Kate's ears
It
drop
slowly
immediately.
lowers It slowly lowers, and it has an extension on it. The blade flips sideways, where there are armholds.
Oh
You
shit!
see, this
All
will
of Fang's
cut you
fur
limb to
standing up on
limb.
its end.
This will cut you limb to limb very slowly. Oh, I forgot the best part. He flips another switch, and the blade turns red hot. It'll cauterize your wounds, so we can save the head for last.
My God.
Tyrum has a
Big
look
and
of utter
twisted
disgust
bastard.
under his helmet.
I do not tolerate terrorists in my city. Do you know how long it's taken to get this place up and running? To what it was like before those filthy orcs raided our city, burned it to the ground, before the great church of Rasheen came and gave us salvation?
Yeah. No, I totally get that, and that's 100% why you're co-conspirating with old jerk-off over there. He's real good people, I'm sure of it.
King Simon looks at you. My closest ally has spent the last decade increasing medical technology for our entire city. People now walk with limbs lost. Survival rates. People live longer. They're healthier. What are you here? What are you doing? All you do is create death, destruction, disorder. I don't need people like you roaming around the realm. I'm sure I'll get plenty of bounty money just for executing you. Other kingdoms will celebrate, sing my praises. Watching the
Tyrum,
infamous Kade Kunningtale.
Tyrum nudges Ceras and then signs behind Fang's back. When will this guy ever shut up?
King Simon continues. And on top of that, I just don't like you.
You never did. You never did. Now that was our first problem, Your Highness. As King Cade kind of like gives you a half-ass bow. Yeah, you didn't really like it when I was fucking the guard of the captain's chief, huh? Captain of the guards, who happens to be the chief. Jesus Christ, that was terrible.
Tyrum hits Cade again. You will show respect to the king.
Not until you put your happy stick away. Jesus. Cade like rolls his head, trying to like rub it on something. Any more of those hits, and I'll be concussed. Join me then.
King Simon goes, guards, escort these miscreants to the town square, to city central.
Khrushchev puts his hand up. One moment, friend. You see, I come from backwater place, and we take care of these things, just a little bit differently. We will make example out of them. Khrushchev starts walking. But, just because we make example doesn't mean we don't have to show them why we deserve respect. Khrushchev puts on two sets of brass knuckles. Guard, be a darling. Hold him up for me.
Ceras takes Ceras like grabs Cade's shoulders and like holds him in place, I guess.
Ceras, you see Cade sign to you behind his back. It's okay.
Okay, yeah, Ceras just holds him up.
Khrushchev begins punching Cade in the fucking ribs, absolutely laying into him. Fuck! You hit like a bitch. Cade throwing up a little bit of blood. Fang, Khrushchev stops punching Cade, and Cade kind of he kind of goes limp a little bit as Ceras holds him into place. And then Khrushchev steps in front of you. How much HP do you have? I can't wait to beat it out of you.
Tyrum grabs Fang roughly by the shoulders and hoists him up to like play the part.
Oh shit! Fang!
Fang's gonna try to break the cuffs. Um,
All right, Fang, as you try to break your cuffs, they break.
oh, thank God! Oh, thank God!
So what do you do now? Because you just
Fang
blew
breaks his
everybody's
cuffs.
cover.
And fires off 2 Eldritch blasts into this guy.
Jeff's face.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Oh, all right. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Now he's got to pull up the God stat block. Got it. The level 20 stat block.
Jesus.
Just know I didn't do this to you.
Looks like you really should have been looking at those other character sheets.
I don't have enough HP to let this guy wail on me.
That's fair. Well, you did just break free. Where do you want to go with it?
Well, let's see.
Griffin.
Let me take a look at something quick.
Did you take your time doing that?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Fang's gonna fire 2 Eldritch blasts right into his face. And let me roll for that.
Yep.
Right. So that's a 17 to hit for the first one and a 21 to hit for the second.
21 hits.
I don't like that.
Okay, after he rolls damage, Tyrum would like to grapple Fang.
Oh, okay. Fang,
Because clearly
you
he
can-
got one off.
Clearly, but Fang, you can choose to fail the strength save, or you can contest to try to run. Also, how much damage did Khrushchev just take?
Let me roll for you. There you are. Nine force damage.
Ooh, okay, nice. That's that wasn't scary at all. Khrushchev looks completely unfazed. He's not. Oh, well, he's in his armor. His beard doesn't even have singes on it from your Eldritch Blast.
Glazed.
Yeah, Tyrum's gonna to roll for that grapple.
Fang, are you going to contest? Or you're gonna give it to him.
Fang's going to let him take it, but he's gonna make it look like he fought a little bit.
Both of you roll me a performance.
God damn it.
Okay, 21.
Oh yeah, you yoke him the fuck up. All right.
And that's a 19.
You look like you got
Oh,
yoked the
thank
fuck
God.
up.
Tyrum,
That was good try. It felt
Tyrum
like
fucking,
full wind in the morning.
Tyrum wraps his fucking arms around Fang in a rear naked chokehold, and brings Fang's like head up to his mouth, and in Tyrum knows Draconic. Tyrum is going to whisper Draconic in Fang's ear because he knows that he can understand all languages.
Oh.
You need to fucking play this off really well. He whispers and he says to Fang, "You need to pretend like you're about to pass the fuck out because you just fucked us." and he cranks real hard on the
On the
on the
upkeep?
headlock. On the, on the chokehold to make it really appear like Fang is passing out.
Do you want another performance?
No. Tell me what you do.
Fang brings one arm up, pretending to grab at Tyrum's arm to look like he's trying to struggle to get out of this,
I imagine.
and then he just falls out. Just limp body everything in Tyrum's arms. He is now dead weight in Tyrum's hands.
Tyrum has no problem holding that up as your tail droops all the way to the floor as he's holding you up about 3 feet off of it in that goddamn headlock that he just put you in. That was very good, soldier. I like the way you choke him. It reminds me of an old friend. If you ever need job at Church of Rashid, please. I am looking for good talents.
Tyrum just bows his head, and he kind of holds the choke a little longer out of towards Khrushchev, but then he lightly lets go.
Fang, you feel the grip tighten even after you've started playing dead, and then suddenly everything starts to fade to black until he loosens up. Yeah.
Fang does his absolute damnedest to stay still as hell as he's trying to catch his breath from actually getting choked.
You guys are hilarious. Khrushchev, is it? That was quite the rib shot, if I do say so myself. However, I
the
don't...
show.
Hey, I'll get to you in a second. Kade looks up at Khrushchev. He spits his blood on the pale white steel armor. I hope it doesn't stain. And fucking Kade is going to do something he has yet to do, I think. Kade is going to Misty Step to the king.
Oh.
What?
Oh, fuck! Oh, it did work!
Oh, eat gas!
As Kade,
King Simon starts swinging with a scepter.
roll me to hit.
Is he a normal human?
He could probably use a club stat if you wanted to, but yeah, he is.
Okay. Okay, so that means he gets like a +1 to strength. Got it.
Right.
That is a 15, 16, 17 to hit.
It hits.
Because let me look. Because he's got a +2 mace. That's got to be he's got a +2.
Gotta be. Yeah. No.
And the scepter. It's a decorative scepter, right?
Of course.
But it can still
improvised weapon for sure.
Yeah. Okay. And that is 1d6 of damage.
Ooh. Kade takes the fucking scepter to the head, and he goes.
He takes
to break
5 damage.
Kade stops it with his forehead, and as the blood begins to start dripping down his forehead, he goes to break his cuffs and try to grapple the king. Ceras,
when you go to break your cuffs, they break.
Oh! Kade breaks his cuffs and takes the king hostage. All right, now that things are right as right, he positions himself behind King Simon, grabbing one of his arms and pulling it into a chicken wing while using his other hand to put him in the head.
Flea-bitten bastard!
Kade bites his ear. Quiet, you! All right, now here's how this is gonna work. Kade slowly starts backing up with the king. Khrushchev turns around. Oi. Do you know that you are going to die anyways? Why do you play these games? The other guards are all readying their weapons. The two from the back rush forward.
Ceras, and Bucket, they're all staring at the king, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ceres and Bucket come over in this direction. Her cannon, which is sitting on top of Bucket.
You see that you see this conqueror hiding over here, behind these bushes as Kade is slowly backing up.
All right. Ceres walks over next to the conqueror and crouches down like she's following
Like
his
she's
lead.
helping. She's fucking helping.
Tyrum taps Fang on the shoulder to like get him to stop playing dead.
Fang opens his eyes.
Fang, you see Kade holding the king hostage with swarms of guards slowly walking to him. None of them have crossbows, but they all have a lot of very dangerous objects, and it's not looking good.
Bruce Jam, I have faith that you'll get me out of this.
Worry not, my lord. It will be no problem. And after I get my hands on that rabies-infested mutt, I will wring his life from his body.
Fang whispers to Tyrum in Draconic, well, what do you want to do then?
Ceres makes a motion at them that's like fly. And then she signs Featherfall and then points at herself.
Fang, seeing this, puts his hand on Tyrum and casts Fly. Tyrum, you now have a flying speed of 60 feet.
What the fuck? Okay.
Kade holding King Simon hostage, jerking him around, kind of like hitting him in the back of the head. All right. Here's how this is gonna work.
Slapping my bald head.
Yeah, slapping the back out of the shit out of your ball. He's doing it mockingly. He's like, you guys want this guy to make it out of here? Tap, 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 back of the head. You guys want him to be okay? All right, good. Then here's what we're gonna do. Khrushchev starts leaning into it. I am not going to stop walking, and when I get my hands on you, it is only death. Be ready for it. They're all itching to get closer to Kade.
Tyrum walks up to like right here. Actually, yeah. And then Tyrum jumps 20 feet into the air and takes flight. And
when that guard steps forward, Ceres trips him and acts like it's an accident.
He's now prone.
Fang follows suit and jumps 20 feet in the air and flies right next to Tyrum.
Tyrum dive bombs towards the king and reaches for the crown over his head.
Fang fires an Eldritch Blast at the wall behind. Or is that a window or a wall behind you?
Behind me, that's an open balcony.
Oh, it's an open balcony. Oh, never mind. Let me see.
Sometimes King Simon pushes people off for their executions.
Hey Ron, quick question. Where is Michaelo and Luna right now?
Y'all, this is about the part that y'all would be at Sal's. It
Okay.
took you about an hour. It took you guys about an hour to get back, and then all that stuff happened.
Fang flies to about here. He's 20 feet in the air.
Tyrum.
Yeah.
Roll, what is that? A performance or no? An athletics? Or sleight of hand? Athletics or sleight of hand?
Okay. Well, if you're gonna let me roll athletics, then that's a 19.
Okay. Tyrum, you grab the crown clean off his head.
And as soon as that happens, Tyrum dives straight for the edge and nose dives down.
Kade watching this. See, I knew I had a good team. And he kicks King Simon in the ass, pushing him down these 2 steps, knocking him prone. And Kade fucking books it right after. Jumps clean off. Geronimo!
Okay. Ceres directs Bucket. And actually, you know what? Ceres is going to stay for a little bit. See what happens.
Fang
is gonna dive directly off the cliff and just start flying down.
So
He's dipping the fuck up.
So everyone is safe right now.
Yeah.
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 Okay, yeah.
As,
Ceres is going to stay for a second.
as soon
And she's gonna walk towards the edge, and she's going to like stand there, like looking down and then looking back.
King Simon, who has fallen over on his face, is probably not too happy about it, but the rest of the guards come running over. Khrushchev stops to help him up. The other two guards looking down, they begin looking at each other. Does anybody know Dispel Magic? Do we not have any fucking mages up here? And the one conqueror that was by you, Ceres, goes, well, I've been practicing, and he's going to cast Dispel Magic on you, Tyrum.
Ceres.
Oh?
Okay. So how long is Dispel Magic a reaction, or is it a full action?
I think it's a full action.
It's an
Dispel Magic is a
Alright.
full action.
Yeah.
All right. Would you allow me as a reaction, to shoot him?
Yes, I would.
kneecap.
All right. Ceres with the
Matter of
gunpowder.
Matter of fact, with this being as close to the edge as it is, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, how do you finish him?
Ceres. No, oh God. No, Ceres is not gonna do that. Ceres is not gonna kill people.
Oh yeah.
Ceres takes her gun out.
Accidents happen?
Would Ceres know that would kill him?
No,
No,
just try to
Sarah-
kneecap him.
Ceres shoots him in the kneecap. Hopefully, he buckles backwards.
He does not. That's he buckles forward.
Everyone has to live with choices made, Ceres.
Ceres. Actually, you know what Ceres does? Is she pulls a cod and she backwards, like backflip. She jumps backwards off of the side of the tower, and as she's falling, she aims her gun and kneecaps him.
You decap him while falling off this cliff.
Yes,
What about-
and
what about
Bucket
Bucket just
follows.
Bucket just
jumps.
Bucket gives you a little up and down as it sees you jump, and it just bloop, doesn't
And
move
Ceres,
a muscle.
wait, what?
Like it jumps and then freezes in the standing.
Oh,
position.
okay. I thought you
Yeah,
were
man.
saying that he
Hey,
just
Bucket
stayed
didn't-
behind.
Bucket
Yeah.
didn't jump.
No. Yeah, Ceres casts Featherfall, and you know what? She casts Featherfall on that guard too because he is within her range.
Okay. Well, you and the guard safely fall to the ground as Tyrum and Fang end up flying.
Ceres directs herself towards the guard midair, and attempts to disarm him because I have a feeling he's very confused and doesn't know what's going on.
You did just shoot him in the leg, and he did just fall off a tower. He's probably losing his mind. You can, what is that? Contest in strength to take his objects.
Well, is he gonna try and fight me on it? I don't think he knows what's going on.
How are you trying to take his stuff?
Ceres, he is probably staring at his impending death, the ground.
Yeah, he is.
Ceres is going to skydive towards him
Full
and
piece
I'd say a little sleight of hand maybe to
Yeah. Okay.
to fly over to him and scoop his what's his weapon? A sword?
He is a conqueror, so he has a mace.
Flail.
A mace.
Yeah.
Flail. Ceres is going to sleight of hand his flail away from him as he's facing his impending death, and that is a 17.
You slip the flail out of his hand. It begins its own free fall. And then
Excellent.
you said you casted Featherfall on yourselves, right?
Yeah, and I kick him away so that he falls further away.
Elsewhere, as he begins falling in an opposite direction.
Tyrum casts Dispel Magic on him now.
Oh my god! As if nobody else wants to do anything, Dispel Magic. Anyways, the conqueror goes falling towards the roof of the castle, and he ends up stuck next to the peacekeeper that's still up there hanging by. King Simon, are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere?
King Simon slowly lifts his face up from the stone. He's still like face down. He's just laying there.
He's got a little
He's
nose.
slow. He's slow. Yeah, blood running down his face. His whole bald ass head is beet red. A huge vein is popping out. Get them!
Oh man, I thought you were gonna say unacceptable, and I was gonna lose my fucking mind. Khrushchev stands up. We will do just as you command, my lord. And he points as the guards quickly unite into a platoon. No, not this guy. He fell. But these guys, they troop up, begin marching this way, and then Khrushchev leads them out of the king's chambers. King Simon stops at his guillotine while Khrushchev takes his warriors and goes. As they make their grand exit, King Simon, the last thing you hear is Khrushchev say, "Oh fuck, who ruined the elevator?" as the doors close. And to the party, you guys successfully stole the king's crown. Ceras has gracefully fallen to the ground with no problems. Tyrum and Fang are flying, and Kade, who is now currently in a free fall, doesn't know how he's going to stop this. So as he falls, he thinks for a minute, and
Fang flies up behind him and grabs him by his legs, so he's upside down, and Fang just continues to fly towards the ground.
Cade crosses his arms as you fly him off by his ankle. I had that covered, but this makes things easier. But Ceras, you see it in Cade's face. He looks deeply annoyed by the fact that he's being carried like this.
Sarah smiles and winks at him, which he can or cannot see through the mask.
He cannot. Well, he's got a pretty high perception. He might be able to.
Did we discuss where we were going after this? Are we going straight back to Sal's?
I can't imagine that's where everybody was going.
It wasn't discussed, but I think that's where Ceras is heading.
That's where Fang is headed.
Tyrum heads back to Ceras and Tyrum's stakeout spot to grab his gear.
Oh yeah. I think Ceras would probably follow Tyrum.
Fang and Cade follow you guys. Cade is deeply annoyed by the fact that he is upside down, and he begins kicking his. And kind of keeps starts kicking a little tantrum. All right, this was funny at first, but can you fix me, please? All right, it's a little degrading. All right.
You can stay like this for a little while, dog.
You can just drop me, then, please.
We need to split up. All right, you two are a real hot property right now. You need to lay low, and we'll meet you back at Sal's.
Fine, but I want you all to know I don't ever plan on coming back to this godforsaken city. Cade puts his hands out to you, Tyrum. Now, if you'll be so kind as to toss that over here so I can put it with my belongings, I'd be deeply grateful.
Tyrum looks down at the crown and inspects it for a second.
It is a beautiful crown, gold-lined with many jewels along the top. There is one large, deeply red bloodstone in the crown, like in the face of the crown. As an exercise, knowing your past, you would know that jewel right there goes for a lot of money. On every underground fucking black site there is list, everybody wants what you got in your hand right now.
This better be worth the trouble, Kunningtale. Don't get caught with it. And then he tosses the crown at him.
He catches it. Me get caught? Only sometimes, but not this one. That's just a joke.
Hey, DM, quick question.
Hey.
How far exactly would you say we are from Sal's?
Well, you'd have to fly out of the city, but with a flying speed and, a dash to that, it's 120 feet per 6 seconds. So, it'd probably only take you a matter of minutes if you fly pretty consistently.
No, I mean in about a matter of feet. How far would you say it is? Well, no, it'd have to be. Never mind.
Why do you ask?
It would have to be a spot I can see, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, you were trying to teleport?
Yes.
Neato. Huh. But I think we'll take your ideas, Tyrum. I appreciate your help. And Kade kind of like kicks you in the leg, Fang. Fly that way. Come on, let's give these guys some space. It's the least you can do for almost getting crushed with a building. As
You can't kick nothing. I have both of your ankles. That's how I've been flying you.
he's kicking at you with the one leg that you're holding. One of the legs that you're holding.
Fang begins to fly towards Sal, still holding you in that same position, never letting you go.
He is fully upside down, arms crossed, jacket fluttering in the wind. He is pissed. His swords are rattling against each other. This is so degrading.
It's your fault, dog.
Yeah, well, it's my fault that we got through this alive. Not yours. So, Kade rolls.
Deal with it.
Stupid ass Kade. Kade and Fang fly over the fallen tower. Hey, look! Hey, it's where you almost died.
Shut your mouth, dog. Fang flies a little lower, smacking your head against one of the roofs.
Kade's gonna use his evasion to hit the meanest curl up you've ever seen. It misses.
You got lucky once.
You got lucky once is crazy. Alright. So with that, the party separates, and as the city of Newest Yorkshire goes on high alert, our party members very stealthily make it out of the city in one piece. Some of you almost didn't. But we have successfully stolen the king's crown. We could do a little epilogue to the heist at Sal's, or we could call it here. It is your choice.
I say we come back together. We meet at Sal's.
That
and
would
we
be
call it
epilogue.
tonight.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm voting for.
He's voting for call it right now.
Yeah. That's fine with me.
All right. Well, if everyone's down to call it here, let's do a quick Rosebud Thorn. We have successfully done our second heist. And Kade is 2 parts closer to whatever it is he's trying to achieve. I like that. Yeah. Who would like to go? Yay! Only Kade cares. I appreciate you, though. They're like, we're just here with this man by happenstance. Except for Ceras. She's the home.
Well, I guess I'll go since we're, wait. So, I just want to point out the fact that, King Simon is actually a wonderful king, and his people love him quite a bit, and he's done wonderful things for his people, and we just y'all just shat all over him.
This is true.
This is true.
This is not true.
Look at his city. It's magnificent. It was completely destroyed before this.
It's racist as fuck.
It was magnificent.
Listen. Despite the negatives that may come with the city, because you can't help everything. You can make strides, but you can't solve every problem. I'm sure racism is a big issue, right? But it didn't seem like any of the royal guards were racist or anything like that. So
those were the racist ones. What do you mean?
His KGB were the racist ones.
Also, he's working with Roman Sionis, who killed my whole fucking family.
Does he know that? Probably. Regardless, there's always some darkness in the kingdom, okay? But when you just look at his kingdom overall, it's a pretty good kingdom.
A religious order governs over most of the town that is responsible for the slaughtering of another religious order.
Who was trying to kill kids?
Yeah.
Quite literally.
Yeah, well, I mean, what does King Simon know of all this shit, though? Is
He's
he just
been
a
growing
figurehead?
crazy. Have you not listened to the princess at least once?
I mean, listen, Luna doesn't look. Luna does like. I don't really give a shit about who this bitch is. Okay.
Does King Simon want to answer their questions? I kind of like. You do a quick.
I guess
today.
I guess we'll do a quick little King Simon lore drop.
If you
yeah.
only if you want to.
No, like we were talking about, the Bootstrap Gang and the Church of Rasheen have done a lot to fix the city. King Simon is not aware that they are creating a werewolf army to take over the world, because of course he wouldn't know, because if he did, he'd try and put a stop to it. But no, I'd say he's probably aware of the like damn near martial law, but he did watch his people get massacred by orcs, and then people were starving to death and dying of disease and shit. But then it's like, this is terrible, but it's a lot better than what he saw before, and I think he's just accepted that. He's kind of going. He was kind of crazed after all that shit happened. I think he's just insane, a little bit broken.
So would you say that King Simon is loved by his people?
Absolutely.
I'd say by the middle class.
Oh man!
The middle
So
and upper
in other
class.
words, so how big is the middle class in this kingdom?
Well,
Most of it?
Everybody above ground.
Everybody above ground, pretty much.
Fair enough. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's I mean, a little, almost a third, maybe. I feel like the underground is like half.
He's
honestly.
he's a fascist. Let's just put that out there. He's not like a. He's got a secret police going around inspecting dark elves because they look weird.
Oh,
He's not good.
Well, I'm gonna stand by what I said. I think he's loved by a good portion. I want to say almost a majority. We'll call it half.
He's
half
a bad guy.
He's seen some shit. He's trying to work with what he's done, with what he's got, and we just shit all over him. So it's kudos to that. That's kind of funny. Stick it to the government. It's understandable that he would want to fucking torture and kill terrorists because of the fact that his city was damn near or actually leveled by the fucking orcs. So
it makes you feel any better. This is the second time Kade is shit all over him. It's kind of funny.
yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Kudos to being fucking followed and tracked down, and having to fight at least the bad guy more or less by himself, or one of the big bads. Kudos to the fucking cat popping up out of nowhere. That was interesting. I was not expecting that at all. So that was fun. Kudos to that. Kudos to blowing up. That was hilarious. I liked that.
When Ryan said it's a bomb, I was like, "Damn, you spoiled it."
Well, I mean, I figured that too from what you were saying, but it's all right.
You made it very obvious.
Yes, but Luna, no, he got fucking burned in his chest. I'm sure there are fucking scars, right now. At least until I'm fully healed.
You have nifty cross chest chain scars.
Yeah, that's fucking cool as shit. Absolutely wonderful.
If you were to astral project right now, your soul would have blue chain scars as well.
Oh, jeez. Wonderful. Yeah, well, I'm all kinds of fucked up. That was fun. Wasn't expecting to almost die. Had we fought him in that room, we would not be alive.
No, there was 4 other guards in the Grim Gully, and the Grim Gully's even worse.
Right, no. What the hell is the word I'm looking for? The opposite of a fucking rose. Thorn, there we go. Thorn to fucking over Sal. That kind of saddened me. But it's also double bladed. It's also a rose too, because in a store you gotta have a little bit of hurt. Now Sal's home is probably not going to be, is going to be under watch for a while. So again, he has to leave the city. So that sucks.
He's backing up and leaving.
Huh?
That's not his home anymore. He's leaving.
Well, yeah, because people are going to be coming down there because there was a massive fight there, and I'm sure people would notice a demonic entity missing. But I don't know that. I mean, hold on, I do know that. Fucking Tyrum said something about that, and now we get to tell him that we killed it. Rose, I'm looking forward to everyone reuniting and all of us convening and swapping stories and all that. So that's it for me.
I'm actually really excited for all of you to get back together and not tell each other anything about what happened. That's gonna be hilarious.
Oh no, I'm telling Taram about the fucking fire dude.
Also, Ryan, you're hilarious.
You guys want to check the general? That's how I bandaged up Luna.
Yeah.
Boy, boy.
Oh dear lord.
T-pose.
No
Who's
buds?
next?
Oh, okay.
No butts. Oh, yeah. But yeah, no, that was my butt. Looking to see everyone could get back together.
Oh, fair. Okay.
I'll go next.
No, go ahead.
Well, or not Bud, but Bud and Rose to surviving. Didn't know if I was gonna live there for a little while. Um, Big Rose to Simon telling me about the HP for the
Short rest.
short rest, yeah. Bud did seeing the what?
How much HP do you have right now?
Fang is actually okay right now. Fang has because I haven't taken any damage since then. Fang is at 48 HP now.
Hey. Fang's a liver.
Short
Fang
rest
is
is a powerful son.
I hope
Yes.
his liver is going to be okay when he's old.
Now, he's gonna piss blood after he's over the age of 40.
It's a good possibility. Bud to the party getting back together and seeing if anyone talks about what actually happened, because there's a good chance that a lot of what happened just won't be told and it'll just stay. uh, um. Thorn to not being able to hit the guy with both of the Eldritch blasts. I'm a little upset that I missed the first one. I'm not gonna lie. That's the only Thorn I've had.
Drop in the bucket for the health that he calls, health.
Yeah, no, that's it for me. Ow, fuck.
Rose, enjoyed playing King Simon for the short time I did. Thorn, I didn't really discuss with Ron what the plan was for what King Simon was going to do. I was like, I wonder if King Simon would just pull a gun and shoot them and they're all dead. And then I'm like, nah, I think he would do something more, extravagant. The guillotine was not something we discussed, and I at the second that I thought about it, I was like, yeah, there's a guillotine, yeah, and Kate isn't scared by it. Okay, so it like serrated, yeah. So, yeah, Rose to Rose to coming up and getting at least -2. We're missing party members, but Rose for stealing the crown, Rose for the acting, Rose for my good checks on setting up the goddamn handcuffs. Because if that had not happened, I feel like it might have been really bad. Um, um, Bud, I'm excited to get the whole crew back together. Maybe Bud, maybe Ceras can go find the college. I don't know if that's going to happen though, because the entire city is going to be. Well, actually, how many of them saw Ceras as a gnome? I don't think anybody did.
None of them. Ceras is a regular. Ceras is
Ceras is
unaffiliated.
Ceras is unaffiliated. Ceras might go back into the city and be like, okay, you guys, you stay here. I'm gonna go do some fun stuff. I'm gonna go shopping for all of you. Give me your money. I promise I'll bring back the change.
It's funny because Ceras and Tyrum are the only ones that didn't get like heavily clocked for anything specific. Other than
Yeah.
Hold on,
Tyrum,
wait a minute. Neither did I.
Oh no, the elemental fucked you up. He looked you in your soul, as well as all the
No.
guards
As in,
that
like,
were
I thought you
down
meant
there
like
that,
stealth wise. Like nobody has ID'd us.
No. I mean, like at the end of it all, Ceras and Tyrum can still walk back into Nearest Yorkshire.
Oh, okay. You're talking about being healthy.
No, he's saying your fuckery inside of the fucking morgue has people aware of some sort of presence from you.
Fair enough. Yes.
My only thorn was I don't think me and Tyrum actually got into any like serious combat. I started out with 88 HP and I ended with 88 HP. I think it's the same for Tyrum. Jay, did you lose any health that entire time?
Nope, started with 112, ended with 112.
You know what? You know what? That's not a thorn. We just played our cards right.
Yeah, I was gonna say honestly,
it's
when
not a thorn for me.
Yeah, that was.
Tyrum looking at all the other party members like, man, they had a rough time.
You know how that whole thing, this was supposed to be a stealth mission and supposed to, like, outplay everybody and not, like, just kill them all? Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember how I didn't kill most people?
I don't know. You got caught. Anyways.
Shit.
Bud, for the next part of the campaign, I'm excited because we got the Capine's horn, we've got the crown, we need a scale from the dragon, right?
We do need a couple dragon scales and a claw.
And then that's it, right?
Oh no, there's more. We just never could get to the whole list.
Oh.
But, I mean, not that. You'll figure it out when we get to it.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
When Kade tells us.
When Kade tells us.
When you guys let Kade tell you. Let's
all right. Okay, that's it for me. I enjoyed this session. It was fun. Also, I enjoyed having time to cook. My belly is full and I'm in a good mood.
Hell yeah.
I guess I'll go. Rose to watching Michaelo and Luna get into their hijinks, get fucked, get fucked around a little bit. They beat the fuck out of that Black Prior, and they definitely beat the hell out of the Fire Warden, whatever the fuck. I think it was pretty on track for it to end the way that it did, having at least one of them pass out.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Let's see. Rose to Rose to Simon playing King Simon. I've always loved Simon's NPC work. I think I think it's really fun seeing Simon do things, especially like when he was DMing. He always had very fun NPC interactions. Let's see what else. Rose to Fang making Tyrum fly, because I wasn't sure how I was gonna get out of that situation.
When Jay was like, "What? Fuck yeah!"
I was like, man, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna like tether my chain around a guard's neck and jump? I don't know.
Honestly, if Ceras and Kade hadn't walked so far away, Thing had planned to cast fly on all four of us.
Oh, is that how? I didn't realize Fly was able to cast on more than one. That's cool.
I can cast because it's cast at a 4th level. I can cast it on 4 people.
On 4 people.
4 separate targets.
4 separate targets.
Bud, looking forward to moving past this. Looking forward to what the princess has to offer. Thorns. I guess I'm kind of in the same boat with Simon. I wasn't necessarily expecting to play Sal again, and I didn't have any to really go off of. So, and I feel like Sal has always been just like my pure reactions, and
I think it works.
I don't know, man. I was.
Took it in a very deep level that I didn't really think that you were going to.
I like that. I like it when Sal was like, Michaelo, I can't trust you with this. You like where our life.
Yeah, that was.
You have to leave.
That was perfect.
Perfect.
That is perfect.
Absolutely
actually.
perfect.
Yeah, you shouldn't doubt yourself, because that is exactly what that you captured. That perfect.
No, that like I was literally sitting there thinking as the combat was going, and it's like. And for the scene, these guys are like tearing up the streets right now, fighting this fucking this elemental thing, and like I'm thinking to myself, okay, like I've played Sal as this like jaded, stubborn old man, and like he really is just a turtle at the end of the day. He's not some fucking hero. He's not an adventurous guy. Like. This is just a humble businessman who was providing for him and his daughter, and at the end of the day, he can only look out for someone who's not his blood so much, and I feel like I had to like take that into account and really make it so it's like, you know what, dude, as much as I cared, Sal can't help you no more. This is
total opposite opinion of that, but yeah. I'm being dead serious. I would have thought that Sal has been through this shit before, so he knows how Michaelo is, so.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Sal's ever been through anything like this.
I don't think he's been.
I would have thought he was.
This brought a fucking nuke to your door. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like you gotta think about it. Like this guy is walking around with.
Why is everybody telling me my backstory?
I'm not telling you the backstory.
No, it's not your backstory. It's Sal's backstory.
Who had just tied to mine. I had 3 other brothers who were just as crazy as me. You don't think some shit has happened to the pizzeria before?
Right. Wait.
I died.
Hold up. To the lore, you would have had like street level crime. At best, in the sewers, you weren't getting literal walking nukes, and there was only one of you instead of all 4 of you taking care of stuff neatly like before.
Which is what Sal said in his fucking speech. He's like, "Listen, I've handled petty crimes, I've handled little robbers and whatnot, but this is beyond my capacity."
Agree to disagree.
All right, string him up. We're fucking him to death.
Hang him up.
But I was just looking at
yeah,
this from like a civil. But go ahead. Never mind.
I decided to make Sal, take the route he did out of self-preservation and Sal has a better chance of living to see a better day.
I think that Ryan, I'd be completely 100% with you. I feel like that's just like the honest thing Sal would do. Sal is just a regular. He's not trained in like ninjutsu. He's just a regular motherfucker. And self-preservation comes first.
Like I said, agree to disagree.
Thorns. What other thorns do I have? Because that thorn turned into a rose, kind of. I think I don't know. I guess it's kind of hard listening to you guys like step over yourselves in combat, and I know that that's just because there is no pre-planning and obviously nothing is scripted. I don't know. I guess I just have a hard time seeing it, or like when anybody really steps over one another for the combat. Thorn to Damien trying to fuck with Khrushchev. Because Jesus Christ, I was like, oh, he's really gonna die. And I'm like, how do I get Damien out of this situation without it being really, really messy? So I did my best at damage control, but yeah, I was just like, oh, Damien's gonna fuck us all with this one.
Isn't that what Tyrum does anyway?
What?
You're one of the people who does damage control.
I guess, man.
Look, Fang made a decision based on life preservation. That's all.
I don't think I have any thorns outside of that.
Fuck yeah. Well, Rose to not having to kill Damien. I set up a bunch of different opportunities, and then the rest in this session, and he managed to wiggle through them all. I'm going to be honest. If Jay didn't do that, Khrushchev was going to beat Fang to death right there. It was going to be glory. It was going to be kind of gory. It would have been great. Rose to you guys catching the drift and jumping off the balcony with Kade. Rose to him just kind of falling. He didn't have a plan. He just knew he was going to fall and get through it. So, yeah. Rose to all of you kicking ass. The combats were good. I think the story elements were good. I enjoyed this session a lot. And it's kind of fun to see a culmination of all your works come together. Bud, I can't wait for the next arc. I haven't determined what direction this is going, and I think that'll be a nice thing to figure out. I can't wait to see it. Thorn, I don't think I'll be splitting the party up like this again for a while. Gets a little confusing.
That's fair.
Did Ryan go?
No.
Well,
Mm,
good session, gents.
No. Ryan's got to do his Rosebud Thorn. I want him to go last. I think he's got the most heated takes.
yeah, I mean, Thorn, I didn't really like what Jeremy was doing with Sal, obviously. Kind of ruins where I wanted to go.
Should have acted like you wanted to get there. Sorry.
I can't really do that if it spits it out before I can do anything. Thorn, the elemental showing up, I don't know how he's traced us back. When he never even saw
Probably a
us.
Centurion who woke up.
Yeah, but like, how would he know where we were going?
I mean, the one guard got away.
No, but what I'm saying, Ross, we knocked him out. He saw us. We knocked him out.
No.
How?
I meant before that, he got away. You caught him when he tried to jump you in the hallway. You guys did a lot between him actually getting away and you guys knocking him out again.
But the question still remains: how
Because
did he track us?
he had to make
Yeah,
the wisp.
because you
It
said
was
that.
Willow Wisp. You know what a Willow's Wisp is?
Yeah,
The will
no,
of
I
the
do.
wisp.
a willow of the wisp. Also,
What does that do?
Will of the wisp.
they're little fire spirits that lead the way, and it was a trap.
Oh, yeah.
You guys just knocked out the one guard that you thought was guarding the exit and fucking left.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I mean, he was the only guard that was in our way.
And they made for a really easy escape, right?
Yeah.
If I was trying to catch somebody, I think I'd
let them go. Yeah. But you could also prevent them from leaving too. But it's choices. It doesn't really matter. Just how you found us, you found us. I do remember you saying that the fire spirits said something about the reason why he didn't believe what Michaelo said, or he did believe what Michaelo said, but the fire spirits told him otherwise, which is why he proceeded to fight us. That's what I'm imagining. If that does anyone else agree with that?
Yeah. Anyway, Ryan, back to your rosebud thorn.
No, I was listening because it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, or it could have been explained better. Bud to the party, going back together. Yeah, that's really it.
I just want to say something that I don't want it to come off as backpedaling, because I'm not. But I think, like, I didn't necessarily close the gate off for Sal completely with, like, me saying he's gonna go around and find his sons. His sons are, like, all over the continent. So I feel like I gave it grace for Ron to play a little pop-up appearance of Sal every now and again.
It wasn't necessarily about Sal. It was about Sip.
Well, I mean, she's with him.
Yeah.
Convince her to stay. Be creative.
Oh no, Michaelo's leaving.
Well, so is Sal. So is Sip.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, be creative.
Yeah.
This is D&D. You can do anything. Be creative.
Yeah, exactly. I just got to be creative now. But it ruined something that I was already gonna do. So.
Okay. Well.
Hey man, I've been there. That something I've been wanting to do got ruined a few times.
I'm sorry.
It's just the name of the fucking game.
It's part of the fun. The story never goes in anyone's direction. I know because I write the story and it doesn't even go in my direction.
Exactly.
That is so fair.
Also,
all right, boys.
One final thought of the night. I absolutely thought that after Kade took the king hostage, that you three were just gonna like turn around and leave. I really just thought y'all were gonna walk out and never come back. I was like, oh, he's got the king hostage. He's got it from here. We're gonna leave now.
Oh, he's got it.
Oh, while they're distracted. Yeah.
No, when Ceras was like, oh, there's the guy hiding behind the bushes. Well, let's ensure this goes right.
I thought I was giving Fang enough of a hint for him to like take the back door out since all the guards are looking at Kade. But Tyrum was gonna stay and watch because he was in a guard uniform, and that's like he definitely feels like the jig was almost up, but he could have gotten away with staying there for a little longer.
I'm gonna say again, for you and Ceras, it wasn't, and y'all had ample time.
Ceras had given Fang the symbol to fly, Ceras being the only other person that Fang has flown with being cast fly on. Fang just immediately assumed that it was time to get the fuck out, and fly was the immediate way to get the fuck out.
Yeah, no, Fang did the right thing. I love the culmination of everybody's personalities getting us the fuck out of there.
What level are we now?
10. All of you.
Yes!
Speaking of Ron, I got a
Simon.
question for you.
Hey, Simon, you better be able to cast spells more than once, because that featherfall shit ain't flying anymore.
God damn it. Good thing I have 4 first level spell slots, you bitch.
I've got quite a decent amount of dispel magic slots.
Was everybody at level 8 or level 9?
8.
Okay, thank God. I thought I was behind again.
So earlier when I brought up level 9, me and Josh had originally planned for Raito to become a playable character, but it wasn't going to happen until he hit level 9 to kind of show Raito's growth.
Oh, dude, Simon, you're gonna love it when we reconnect. When you see when you already know what Raito looks like in his full form, it's just gonna be a wonderful interaction.
Tiger now.
Oh God,
it's gonna be beautiful. I can't wait till next Thursday.
I've got level 10 infusions. Oh God, I can make some pretty.
Ron, I sent you a message on Discord.
I see.
Repulsion shield.
That sounds badass.
Hey Ron, you can't.
The shield has.
You can't poison me anymore.
You're immune to poison? Hell yeah.
Reaction immediately after being hit by a melee attack to expend a shield charge. Push the attacker up to 15 feet away.
Alright. I'm heading out.
Alright.
Also, I don't have to roll anything when I climb anymore.